Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing wonderfully tonight. Thank you for the self-care package of clips. Welcome to the Forest of Memories. As always, I am Zaruk Windcaller, your guardian, your remembrancer, and your arbiter. It's Mechwarrior Friday, baby! The Bloody Magpies once again reconvene to pop heads, crush mechs, steal shit, and make money. Maybe not all in that order, but in large amounts. So, I know I have had some people ask me off stream, hey, Zaruk, you only got one mission left and then the campaign's done. What are you going to do after that? Well, here's the thing. We're not going to finish the campaign until we find the Kaiju King Crab mech for Nile. Now, granted, in her own campaign, she's already got it. But I figured that would give us a goal to set forward. Once we get that, whatever the rest of the Lance wants to do. If they want to do career mode, we'll do career mode. If they want to call it and find something else to do, we'll do something else. Who knows? Maybe I can get them all to play Vermintide with me. Vermintide 2 is free. Yeah, fun fact, if you know what Vermintide is, or you know about Darktide, yeah, Vermintide 2, maybe the same guys, yeah, it's free right now until November 7th. So if you go onto Steam and get the game, it's free. Well, okay, not all of it, but yeah. ROUS is, yeah. ROUS is, oh, believe me, sir, they very much exist. Oh, no, by free, I mean it. It literally is free to download. It's amazing. What do I owe you? Nothing. It's for free. Free? I love that meme. Anyway, let's waste no time. Let's get going. And I'm back.
Bird up.
Bird up. Anyway, everyone here, y'all know Nile, but you're using a different name now, right?
My real name. My name is Haruna. Hello.
Right, let me, I gotta fix your PNG. That's far too small. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's going off of it's going off of the resolution of the Diva PNG. So.
Oh yeah. Well, no. The reason why is because like Fugitech still like scales it down, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's also like my tail looks cut off primarily because that's how the artist did it.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I don't mind it.
All right. There we go. So. Yes, I've gone over everything. Hello, Sadako. How you doing? Oh, that reminds me. I know Nile has already seen this, but you guys want remember way back when the Mechwarrior stream where I showed you guys that little sequence that was being worked on of Zaruk in the forest? Yeah, it's done now. I know Nile's already seen it, but I don't think the rest of y'all have. So let me show y'all that.
Big hype.
Yeah, see if I can get it here. I guess this would qualify as an image. Yeah, so let me grab it.
Also, hi, Sadako. I'm eating chili, so.
Okay, here you go.
Big ass pot of chili on the counter.
All right, here y'all go. I'll scroll down through it, but y'all can take a look at this. Just gonna slowly scroll my way through here.
Now, you know you gotta voice that, right? You can't just show off that cool-ass comic and text and not
I know.
provide voice.
I know.
For it.
Thing is, though, it's the forest talking to me. So I would need... the forest is the one who starts the conversation, and then I'm the one who finishes it. So I would need a lovely female voice actress.
I could probably pull it off. Give me a second.
Sure. Let me just...
Oh, you know what? Because I have voice mod active, I could probably also use that. Hang on.
The echo.
How does this sound to you?
That works. I mean, yeah, go ahead. Why not?
It's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it is. But the forest is a primordial thing, so, yeah, it works.
It sounds like, it's meant to sound like Dorman.
You sound like you sound like a Dalek.
Oh, yeah, I'll say it's not. Let me hear it. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can't.
Take your time. It's like that person who showed up with a Dalek cosplay to a Doctor Who convention in the UK. Hello, Doctor. Oh, bugger off. Yes, Doctor. And it just rolls away.
How do I do that again?
Hang on.
Yeah, Josiah says, can't tell if Dalek or Chaos Terminator. Both. Both. Why not both? Quieras las dos. And for those who want to know, this was done by Blackened Koro or Corone. They are an amazing artist. They actually did the intro screen for when we're waiting for the stream to start. They did that as well. So they knocked it out of the park with this.
Wait, so, okay. That one sounds a bit better, I guess.
This sounds better. Yeah, that works. Like a mixture of voices. That works.
What if I add reverb? That's too much.
No, that works. That works.
This works?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, cool. Okay, let me see the comic then.
Okay. Let me, hold on. Let me scale it down a little bit so there's like, let's see. There you go.
Zara has brought her demands. She claims the anger of the good man is nothing to fear. She says good men have too many rules.
Good men don't need rules. Tell her now is not the day to learn why I have so many. I love this comic so much, man. I love it. Like, y'all don't understand how much power I wield. It is, like, nobody seems to understand that. Like, everyone's just like, oh, it's a magical imp. I literally I literally have primordial magic at my command.
Reality is a myth.
Yeah, reality.
Religion's a joke.
Yeah. Free will is a myth. Reality, yeah, religion is a joke. We are all bound by one inescapable truth. Memes, the DNA of the soul. I swear
Your memes and
yeah, your meme's been cut off, Jack. I swear. Doctor, turn off my meme inhibitors. Actually, speaking of meme, I have to tell you this. If Lavender was here, they'd get this joke, but it's one of my favorite jokes, Nile. It's a Warhammer joke. But it's one of the funniest things because it's basically three commissars, like political officers, sitting together, and they're like, they're all they're basically having a dick measuring contest about which one of them's the best at their job. And the first one's like, you don't understand. When I give my men an order, watch, at attention! And these Cadians snap to attention and salute. And the second guy's like, bullshit, who cares? I literally have to hold my guys back from running into battle. Like, they won't listen. Like, unless I threaten to shoot them, they'll run off without me. And the third guy just looks at them both. You guys think you're so tough. Watch this. He looks over to his guys. He's like, hey, stand at attention. And all 5 of these soldiers look at him. Fuck you. Yeah. And the reason why that's so good is because, like, saying that to a commissar is basically the equivalent of signing your own death warrant. But they're just like, they're brave enough to say, fuck you, to him. And, like, the other two are like, oh, yeah, they're more badass than our guys. They're like, just, fuck you. What's that old...
Fuck you.
Yeah, what's that old meme video? I'm the strongest motherfucker in the world, bitch. It's like that. Delivered with that much, like, testosterone to it. So, So for those who don't know, a few things have been changed for this stream. For one, we are going to be using 2 mods in particular. We're using the Omni Slot mod, which basically allows you to put any weapon, just anything, anywhere, wherever you want. Even if it shouldn't go there, you can put it there because you can. That was Nile's recommendation. Lavender's recommendation was the no tonnage limit, which means we will not be penalized for bringing in mechs that are heavier than the mission specifies. Because let's be honest, that's really, really stupid. To basically say, oh, well, yeah, you've got 4 assault mechs, but no, that's too heavy. We're going to take money away from that. Fuck you. We've got the tonnage. We've got the weapons. No, we'll get the job done. Here's the thing. The entire reason that's done that way is because they know that if you're doing certain missions where you just have to fight off waves of enemies, if you bring mechs, like if your tonnage is 200 tons over the limit, you're going to survive a lot longer than you should. So it's basically a way to grind money. So that's why they do it.
It's also pretty funny though, is when it's like I was killing some time last night with my kaiju king crab. Not to flex or anything.
Yeah, I know.
But but I was like I just wanted to kill some time. I did some assassination runs with my full ass assault mech squad, and it was like difficulty 3, so they were mostly like Jenners and medium mechs at most.
Shit, that's
one tapping on headshots every single shot.
Yep.
Let me tell you, having the kaiju king crab with a Gauss rifle and ERPPC on both fucking hands to set the fire at the same time, that's a war crime.
I mean, it's only a war crime if someone reports you.
Right. That doesn't make it not a war crime, though.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see what hero mech we have on sale real quick here. I really wish there was a mod that would, like, tell you what mech is on sale where so you don't waste your time, but oh well.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But
I was looking through a lot of the mods before, and I learned something.
What's that?
They removed thermal vision from this game.
Why?
Because apparently that makes it too easy.
Also, it's a hatchet man.
Hatchet man, take me by the hand.
Oh God, there goes my hand. The Hatchet Man, that would be known as Man-at-Arms, began life as one of the models that the Lyran Commonwealth sent to the Federated Suns prior to the Fourth Succession War. It initially served with the 2nd NAIS Cadet Cadre, where it received a number of refits and experimental equipment, including the newly rediscovered LB-10X autocannon. In 3038, it was transferred to the Federated Suns unit McKinnon's company, the Fox's Teeth, and was assigned to veteran Mechwarrior Austin Vorster. This was a substantial upgrade to the old STG-3R Stinger he had inherited from his late father. Well, yeah, a Stinger's a light mech. You gave this guy a medium mech with a melee weapon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a very, very great increase. All right, got it. And Haruna knows what we do. You know what we do with mechs we don't use that are hero mechs. Yeah, throw them in the museum. Put them in the museum. All right, let's see. So that's another one down.
It belongs in a museum.
Just,
so do you.
Yeah, casually puts. Yeah, that mech belongs in a museum. Casually slides. Casually cut to the to Kaiju Nile sliding the mech into an open bay. That is the museum.
Like gently nudging.
Yeah, gently nudging. He goes, "This is the museum." It is in a museum.
I have one of those. I have like a giant version of those like Gundam kit posing.
Yeah. This is the museum. What are you gonna do? Take this dropship around and show it off to people? That's a genius idea. Why did we think of that?
It do be like that though.
I mean, I think I told one of my friends about that's what we do, is that we just store all the mechs in the museum. And he's like, you do realize that if you turn that into a traveling museum, some of the house representatives would show up and be like, give us our shit back. And I'm like, we bought it. They want it back. They can buy it from us. Like, and here's the thing.
Buy it at 10 times the price.
Mm-hmm. And here's the other thing he pointed out. He's like, they won't shoot you down because they could end up destroying the mech. So literally, like, the only thing they could do is basically attack you if you landed somewhere. But any stray round could damage the mech, so why would they do that? Like, you could say it's basically taking a hostage and saying, sure, we'll give you the hostage back. Just pay it 10 times what we bought it for. How much did you pay for it? A lot. We paid about 25 million C bills. So that's around Yeah.
Isn't it also like? 'Cause I was told
25
my
million?
sister. My
Oh, hey,
sister's a big
Lavender.
Mechwarrior fan.
You could retire on that kind of money.
Hey, Lavender.
Oh, I think I have that one
Hey.
too. The catapult with the fucking absurd mounted missiles.
Yeah, the personal battle mech of Jenny Templeton of the Chesterton Reserves. Butterbee mounted quad short range SRM 6-packs instead of the pair of LRM launchers. During intense urban combat, the catapult would be regarded as a primarily long-ranged mech, effectively only armed with medium lasers. After a few hit and jump attacks with the lasers, Templeton would unleash the missiles, catching invaders off guard. The missiles spread out and often hit the holes that her lasers left. If they survived the missile blasts, enemies were usually killed off while still in shock. So, pump every missile into them and they're like, wait, I'm alive? And then, yeah, too late. It's over.
Yeah, they're like, wait a minute, that thing has SRMs?
And then they die. Yeah.
Because usually, catapults are primarily fire support machines.
Yeah. What's that old meme quote? You mean he tried to kill you? Incredible. And then he died. Just cut to the dude screaming. And if you don't know what that's from the old English dub of Devilman. Yeah. You mean he tried to kill you? Incredible. And then he died. Ah! Just cut to the guy screaming in flames. I think the best version of that I've seen of that was by Pringles McDingles, who did a Hades version of it, where Zagreus is talking about killing his dad. He's like, and then he died.
I was told that because my sister's also a big Mechwarrior fan.
Uh-huh.
And she says that apparently shooting down a jump ship is like actually not allowed in any capacity.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, no.
It doesn't matter who you are or who you work for or where you're from. Shooting one down is not allowed, period.
Mm-hmm.
Basically. Well, the reason why is because, I mean, it's not illegal, but holy shit, these things are irreplaceable.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
Even the Leopard dropships, after a while, started to become difficult to service and replace.
All right, so you guys can let me go ahead and when you guys let me know when you're ready, and I'll invite you. We're gonna
Ready right now.
yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, we're gonna go kick the shit out of the Federated Commonwealth because House Davian may love us, but apparently the Commonwealth sees things differently. So the way I see it is, well, I mean, fuck you then.
It's like, fuck you too.
Yeah.
You know, as I was going through a lot of like the mods in the workshop,
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately it's too late to use any of these. I also think that the majority of them are out of date and don't work anymore, which is also kind of a shame. There are mods that made it so that the reputation you lost was infinitely less than what
Yes.
you gain.
Yeah.
Because the amount that you lose is a bit too much
It is.
for what's going on.
It is.
Especially when you still keep getting hired by these people.
Yeah, it is. The main thing is that
But
it makes
I
sense.
think that
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but like it also like like I said, that so many of them are out of date now, so I don't think they're actually worth using anyway, because it would probably break the game.
Ready
Well-
for the invite.
I sent it to you.
Oh.
Yeah, the thing is, at the end of the day, the reason like it should be less is because this whole universe is basically mercenary centric. You are going to be hiring mercenaries most of the time, so
Yeah.
just because you get screwed over by a mercenary group a few times does not mean that you instantly despise them. They would have to go out of their way to fuck you over at every instance. I mean, we already do that with House Karita. Then that makes sense for them hating us.
Kurita does it. To be fair, Kurita does that to mercs. Full stop.
Yeah. And then they put their hands up like, why do mercenaries hate us? I mean,
Well, maybe because you maybe because you point a gun at their head and say assimilate or die.
yeah, basically. Anyway, yes, if you would like to do mech modifications real quick, go ahead. We are doing the Omni-Mech thing, the Omni-Mech setup, so you can basically build however you want. Please be gentle, because there is...
You know what the best part about it is also Zaruk.
What?
The no tonnage limit. You
Yeah.
know what that also does for us?
What?
Gaussella.
Gauss...
Well, what it also does is it also makes it so that our mechs can now get max armor and still be under
Yep.
tonnage.
Yep, correct.
This is true.
And this is
is
God.
true.
Like I use this, it makes it a very different game.
Yeah. I mean,
don't
have,
doubt that.
I mean, have you guys seen what I did to the Mauler?
The
No.
Mauler.
The MAL? Look at its setup.
Okay, now you got me curious.
Not heavily. No, Nishio, not heavily modded. We only have 2 mods installed. We have the no tonnage limit mod, because when you've got heavy and assault mechs, you should be allowed to take your toys out to play. And then we also have the Omni slot mod, which basically allows us to customize our mechs. And no, Lavender, you were there when I said I've created a monster with the Mauler. It's literally nothing but AC2s and UAC 5s.
I still think that you should probably
keep coming
put
and they
some of
don't
that-
Stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Well, now
basically.
what you need. Well, I think you should probably
come
move
on.
some of the ammunition to CT.
Okay, it looks like we might have to, I take it back, we may have to, hold on, I've got an idea. Let me reload a save file, because it looks like we can't, we don't have time to do the, you know, the mechanic work, so give me a second.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do it now, and I'll bring you guys back in. Just, yeah, an imp after my own heart. Daka, daka, daka. Yeah, basically, more daka. More daka! And the crazy thing about the AC2s and the UAC 5s is that it literally is just... it turns the Mauler into a brawling mech, because now I can get in close and just hose you with autocannon rounds until there's nothing left. Okay.
You don't even have to brawl with that
Down,
thing.
Daddy.
Yeah. All right, so y'all should be able to go ahead and make your make your modifications.
I don't have one of those.
Because those are 2s and 5s, you can plink. You basically are.
Poke
You're
to
metal
death. Poke them.
storm.
Yeah, poke them to death. Yeah.
You're a metal storm.
Hey, what's your favorite kind of chip? I don't know. I like sun chips. I like chip damage. Do you? No? Oh, it's too bad.
Oh, the Nisho, the Night Star. The Night Star is a it's a clan mech, right, Lavender?
Yes.
So the
Well,
Night, yeah.
Technically, Star League.
Yeah, so it's an old Star League mech that you only get it by going through the Mechwarrior 5 story. It's a character-specific mech. I mean, anyone can use it, but this one's been modified, and it has 3 Gauss cannons, because, well, as everyone in this group knows, I like popping heads, but you can't do that. That kills the pilot. That's illegal. I don't give a fuck.
Why the hell is that considered illegal?
'Cause you're killing the
Because
Well, it's not illegal. I never said it was illegal.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon.
Well, they shouldn't be shooting at me.
That's
They should have thought about that before setting foot on my battlefield.
yeah. That's literally the justification. Well, if they hadn't shot at us, I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, it is frowned upon in this establishment, but it is not illegal. Also,
that is called blatant war crime murder.
Yeah.
Of children, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
but it is not illegal. Yeah. Also, Nishio, because Nile was the one who brought it up like weeks ago. Take a look at the Night Star, and now all you can see is the Master Chief Take on Me video. With the thanks to the arms. Yeah. Now, of course, with
Can't
the
see, but I'm doing that dance in my chair.
yeah. Now, here's the thing with the mod. Now, there's one thing about the Omni slot mod. It doesn't change the look of the weapon. So even though there's 3 Gauss rifles on this Night Star, this thing on the face right here is still going to look like a PPC. It doesn't change that, but that's okay. We can't expect can't expect a lot of that. So, and I believe
Although, with the tonnage limit with the tonnage limiter removed.
yeah. Also, what are you? Have you finished your modifications, Lavender?
Well, no. Actually, no. You got me thinking. Then, what if a PPC?
All right. So, Lavender, let me know when you've made your modifications, because then I can do a time jump. What have you done? What are you doing to the rifleman, Nile?
I added in some more. I added in a bunch of more ammo and a few more heat sinks.
Okay.
Just some auxiliary, because that's the other best part about this. Heat sink limits no longer a problem.
Yep. Also,
Bitch, please, I'm regular as fuck.
Yeah. Also, yes, Nishio, this is the king crab that you can get normally. We're looking for the kaiju king crab, which is a hero mech. We're looking for that one currently.
The real perk about the kaiju, though, is that it has 4 primary weapons in its big old claws instead of just 2. So
And
that's why I say I fitted a Gauss rifle and an ERPPC in each hand, and they're set to fire off at the same time. So you get a Gauss shot and a PPC to the fucking face twice in a row.
Yep.
It's a war crime, and I love it. But you know, the best part about it, though, is that canonically, because Nile has a blue mouth, that would also imply that a lot of the internals are also blue, which means that, you know, the location downstairs is also blue. Well, I found out that paint job is actually made for me. Not only do I love the whole, like, monster or dinosaur face
where'd we get
job.
39 double heat sinks?
We've had that many heat sinks. We just haven't used them.
This is fair.
But like, while I love the
Niall, I'm gonna give you dibs on those heat sinks, considering the setup you're gonna be running.
Oh yeah, and assuming that we get the kaiju. But see, here's the thing. Oh, actually, no, that's right, because I remember that like the heat from that is pretty absurd. I will admit.
This is why I'm saying you get first dibs on the double heats.
But no, yeah, like it's great because that paint job not only does like the internal of the mouth part go blue. There's like a cod piece on the rear of the kaiju, and I think like the ankle pads also become blue. So not only does it have the blue crotch, apparently it also gives the blue beams. Beams. What the fuck?
Yeah, also, fun fact, that reminds me, I've got a new redeem for bits in my thing now, like, and it literally is someone screaming going, "By God's light, I smite you!" And you hear like the sound effect of an energy beam going off. So now I can't help but imagine, why are you making me think of this? I can't help but imagine someone in a king crab pelvic thrusting and firing a laser that obliterates a light mech. I can't help but, thanks for making me imagine that.
I put the Gauss cannon on the crotch, and the king crab has been modified so the claws can come up behind the head, and it's pelvic thrust with each shot.
So you modified it to be able to pull the rifleman trick?
Oh
yeah, oh god!
Wait. What
the
did you
right,
say?
Yeah, say it again, Lavender.
The rifleman trick.
Where we can literally flip around 180 degrees.
The
Yes.
arm can flip 180. Yes.
Yeah.
And then open fire.
By the 9, she hit the dab.
By the 9 divines. By the 9 divines. I've actually seen someone do a meme called "By the 9 dab vines," and it's so stupid. Look. All of the elders. Okay, Oblivion and Skyrim are stupid games at the end of the day. Oblivion more so, but let's be real. Also, Lavender, are you finished with your modification?
Stop right there, criminal.
Speaking of Oblivion,
Nobody breaks
the law on my watch.
I'm
It's
confiscating
within your stolen goods.
Now
Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. Resist arrest.
Put a fine over. Or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
Yeah, resist arrest.
Then pay with your blood.
Then pay with your blood.
I love that guy because, like, I become genuinely concerned whenever I watch these, like, Bethesda
it
joke
says
videos.
work order. It says I'm
because
over
I'm, like,
tonnage.
concerned they'll clip through the fucking floor.
Well, now, what do we have here? A criminal caught in the act, and no gold to pay your fine. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter if you're over tonnage.
Yeah, but the mod's not working, I guess. That's my only guess.
It's working for Nile.
Install it.
Yeah, did you install the mod?
Oh, wait. Did you... Okay, did you open the game, activate them, shut it down, and restart the game? Because, unfortunately, this game requires that.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to close the game and come back in, yeah.
You have to manually turn them on in the mods
Yep.
menu.
Got it.
Yep. Go to the mods menu, turn them on, and it'll say, like, hey, this requires a restart. So...
Apply.
weird.
All
But
right.
it's not as bad as it could be.
I mean, have you seen have you seen the video of the Oblivion guard, like, whose pelvis seems to, like, break, and he does, like, a full rotation around his midsection? Like,
Okay, but let me ask you this, Zaruk. Have you seen mechs in this game do that? Because I have.
Yes, I've seen a lot of crazy shit.
I
Also,
don't know how they got the Bethesda Ragdoll in Mechwarrior, but they sure as fuck got it.
I still remember my favorite Elder Scrolls joke, and again, this was done by a guy named Manslayer on YouTube. But my favorite bit will always be one of his Skyrim jokes. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. I'll have you know there's no pussy. And then a guard, like, backhands him. Like, knocks it, like, again, if you've never seen Gamer Poop, you're missing out. They're great.
Hey, who just leveled up?
Yeah, trying to steal from a guy. Hey, who just leveled up? It's just like, I mean,
Right.
yeah, who...
Right.
Yeah, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left.
Twirl, baby, twirl.
I swear.
Twirl.
The
Twirl.
yeah, it's
Skyrim shuffle.
the Skyrim shuffle. Yeah, the Skyrim or he goes or like the random dude. Like the two people, he goes, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. And then the random dude, I call next. Just standing. I call next. Oh, my favorite mod for Skyrim wabbajacks anyone that talks about sweet rolls.
Oh gosh, I've heard about a Fallout New Vegas mod.
I got you. I have that mod installed. There is a mod.
Yeah, I've seen the clip.
Yeah,
It's literally as funny as you would expect it to be.
Okay, so for those who don't know, because these two know, they've seen it. I have it caught as a clip on my streams. There's a Fallout New Vegas mod called Wishes Do Come True. And what happens in this mod is that if anyone, anywhere says patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter, they are targeted and then taken out by a nuclear strike. Like a fat man will literally home in on them and fly in like a missile and hit somebody.
The best part about it is that when you got the trigger finally, or when the clip that you showed me, you went to go take a nap in the game and got woken up halfway through the cycle and woke up to everyone dead. And crying.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck happened?
Actually, I'm gonna.
Which confirms NPC activity still happens while you're sleeping.
Correct.
In every possible way, including quotes and spoken dialogue.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna.
So they got nuked.
Hold on. I'm actually gonna show that. I've got the clip here. I'm gonna show that.
So fucking amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that. I've got the clip here. Give me a second. This would be would this be a media source? No, it'd be a browser source, right? Yeah, browser source. All right, so give me a second. I will show y'all this.
It's so fucking funny.
One sec. Let's see if I can get it. All right, so. All right. What the?
Oh, Zaruk.
Oh, fuck! What happened? What the? What, is the whole place under? Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. And everyone's dead!
What happened? Okay, we need to do a out of character break for this one.
What happened?
So, do you remember what happened with the mod we installed?
Yeah, but nobody said anything!
Well, someone must have said it as soon as we got up.
What happened? Oh, God! It's as hilarious as you think it is. And so, yeah, that's what happens. One problem, though, and I noticed, y'all still here?
Yeah.
Okay, so one problem I've noticed, though, and for anyone else who's watching the stream, you may have noticed if you've been to the Fallout streams lately, it's not working for some reason. I reinstalled the mod and everything, it's not working. And since the Fallout streams are in character, where like Zaruk and Jaeger are lost in the Mojave, so we try to keep it in character, we just jokingly say, oh, the curse is broken. Because originally, I think before it stopped working, we had it go off like 4 times. And like, we literally, every time someone says it, I'm always like, oh God, no! And we run for it. But yeah, it's not working for some reason. And part of me's very sad, and the other part of me is like, thank fuck, no more random ass nuclear strikes. But
like, the best part about it is that the implication that someone is always watching and listening at your exact position if someone says it.
Yeah.
So, like, who's launching these and from where?
It's probably
It's a real question.
Lavender, are you back? Oh yeah, I gotta reinvite you. Oh, that's an yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an easy thing for that one. It's because my headcanon. Huh?
If I had to venture a guess, Zara finds it funny.
Well, there's that, but my headcanon has always been that it's coming from Big Mountain, because no, remember for those who've never played New Vegas, Old World Blues introduces the Big Mountain area and the think tank, all of whom are like scientists whose brains have been degrading for over 200 years, and they come up with some of the dumbest shit you've ever heard. So
This is on the feet.
yeah.
Those are his toes, you idiot.
Yeah, he goes, why does it have, it's waving at me with those 5 erect-looking penises on its appendages. Like, they don't even know what hands and feet are anymore, because they've been sealed away for, also, it also has, that DLC has one of my favorite lines in it, where if you actually debate science with them, Dr. Klein literally says, "How dare you use logic against me? Me!" Like, he's just like, "You dare to use logic?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Dare refuse my bachelor?
You dare refuse? Yeah. It's also funny because, like, y'all will see this tomorrow probably, because we're probably going to get to see him. But for those who've never played New Vegas, or if you haven't played it, that's even better. You'll meet him tomorrow. But for those who have played it, you probably know who Dr. Mobius is. Or, I'm sorry, Dr. Mobius! You have to make it sound like a cliche, like, movie villain. Dr. Mobius is, in Jaeger and I's headcanon, for those who don't know, in the in-character stream, Jaeger is there, but nobody can see Jaeger. He is invisible. Everyone can see Zaruk in a human form, but no one can see Jaeger. Except Dr. Mobius. Dr. Mobius is so tripped out of his mind with how degraded... Well, actually, his brain's not as degraded as you'd think. But he is so high on Mentats and Psycho that he can see Jaeger. And is literally, like...
Mentats specifically.
Yeah, and is literally, like... He and I joked about how he's like... he goes, well, it's been good seeing you. Take your small elf-eared friend with you, too. Because he can see the 4-foot-tall imp somehow. No one else can, but Mobius can. I mean,
and you're just staring in horrified wonder.
Yeah, I do love custard, or was it mustard? Dr. Mobius. Dr. Mobius! So that's the thing. A lot of people I know do not like, so this is, I don't think it's a hot take, because I know people see it differently. A lot of people do not like Old World Blues. They think that it's, they don't like it. They think, some people say it's boring. Other people say it goes too much against, like, Fallout and everything. Meanwhile, I'm like, okay, and the alien invasion thing from Fallout 3 was okay. All right. But, yeah, but the one thing about Old World Blues is that it's one of the, like, how do I put this? I think it's the only Fallout DLC, or just the only part of New Vegas where there is, well, as it should be in Fallout, there is no clear answer to what should be done here. Because the morality is swapped a bit. As you'll see if y'all are there tomorrow, Old World Blues doesn't really have, like, a villain and, like, an antagonist. It's more like, like, they're just there, and they have their reasons for doing it.
Hello.
Hello, Ferrus.
It's still not.
Hey. You know what's funny?
What?
Weird.
I was on my way home.
Do you have the wait, real quick, do you have the mods installed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the no tonnage and omni slots. Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Checking now.
So
Mods. Well, I enabled them both.
alright, I'm waiting for my invite.
You know, I feel like Zaruk, that mod you're talking about though, with the nuking from all that from nowhere,
No,
it requires
dude,
one
you're
thing.
coming
It's
with
not
me.
My headcanon is simply It's Badger's World of Tanks squad, and the mod requires one small thing.
Mm.
Just in the distance after the hit, all you hear is
Book it. Or that. I was gonna say book it, that too, but
What did you hear in the distance?
wet.
wet.
Yeah.
Wet.
Yeah.
Bucket.
Yeah, book it.
Hey.
All right, so we're just waiting on Lavender to get the mods to
Somehow-
work.
Alright. I'm just gonna take my time to just
Fine.
paint my mech as
boy.
appropriate.
I think my Steam borked.
Uh-oh.
somehow.
Or Tau.
Yeah, Bork Tau.
I don't. It just like all turned dim, but then nothing was happening.
Mm.
Like even changing the menus didn't
Yeah.
work.
Hey, Josiah, if you're having trouble, Josiah, if you're here, if Lavender's having trouble, do you want to jump in? Because if you've got the mods installed, which I put in the Discord somewhere, if you've got those installed while Lavender's trying to figure this out, you can jump in. If you're still here.
Me rolling up with the kaiju. Have you ever heard the sound of an Atlas's head popping?
Yeah, yeah.
PPC at the same time?
Would you like?
Would you like to?
Yeah, would you like to? I love Have you ever heard the sound of it's like that I said in my Valkyria Chronicles 4 stream. Have you ever heard the sounds of a bunch of bullets tearing through a body at 500 rounds per minute? Would you like to? Yeah, would you like to? I
love my sound.
I miss that man so much. I miss him so. Cause
Hey, he went out good though.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, it's like I remember like Alex
Hey.
Trebek was the same way. Like he knew what was gonna happen and he made sure that he had everything in order when he went. But it's still weird not having him on any more Jeopardies. But like occasionally I'll go and rewatch Predator 2 and to hear the Jeopardy noises of like the 90s
yeah.
with his voice, it's like, oh man, that's surreal. It's okay. I'm a cop. I don't think he gives a shit.
You're back.
Sure. Have you trying to remember? It's just like how it's the same mindset of going back and watching like old Whose Line Is It Anyway episodes, which I know a lot of people look back and say it's not that funny. No, Whose Line Is It Anyway is still hilarious. There's a lot of good stuff in it. There's a lot of good stuff in it. Now,
It absolutely is.
now though, I don't know. It's just me. And again, we're going to get started, everyone. We just have to make sure all the mods are working for everybody. But this is I've had this realization. And if Yoko Rama was here, he would probably have something to say. Because Yoko.
Yeah, I'm with John on that
Yeah,
one.
because Yoko is a huge game show guy. But it's just something I've noticed. Like, at least from the modern Whose Line Is It Anyway and from modern Family Feud, like, it's almost like they're trying to be more risque and vulgar with a lot of their content because, haha, dirty is funny. But, I mean, no, it is. It is, but it goes, but again, it only works for so long. Like anything, like so many questions on Family Feud with Steve Harvey now are like of the like vulgar or sexual nature. And I'm like, why? Like they don't need to do that.
I can actually give some leeway on this and saying that it's not entirely like that.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the clips that people get, however, are in fact like that. But that's also because those are the ones that typically elicit the shock factor of the people who typically watch
Shock
game shows,
value. True.
which are like people who are 60 and up.
Yeah. It's just like how, I remember it was like a year or two ago on the modern version of Whose Line. I don't know what the guy's name is. I think it's Ryan, like the tall guy who's like always paired up with Colin. And they were, like the host asked, they're talking about, the original, like the old Tarzan movie that came out like in the 60s or 70s. And she makes a joke. She goes, "Why the white man got to be king of the jungle?" And Wayne Brady's like, "That's what I've been saying for years." He goes, and like he names the actor. He goes, "That guy can kiss my behind." And Ryan, just to show how good of a comedian he is, says, "Well, they got to pick someone who can swim." Which not only now, hold on. Yes, that sounds like a racist joke. However, here's the kicker. I didn't know this. The leading actor for Tarzan in that movie was an Olympic gold medalist swimmer. That's where the joke comes in. And that's why everyone was shocked, and then they started laughing because it was a very well done joke. The guy was an Olympic athlete, and that's why he said it. Like, if anything, if your first instinct was, that's racist, then you're the problem, not him.
It also doesn't make any sense, but it's like, why would that be applied to? Yeah, it's like when you actively think about it, like that wouldn't make sense as a racial joke because it doesn't.
Wait a minute.
People who would live in that location would know how to swim from like damn near day one. They would have to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait a minute. I don't get the joke flies over your head until you find that out.
Yeah. Anyway, are you Lavender? Have you got it working or? I will resend you an invite. Let's see if it works this time. But yeah, again, comedy is it's like Mandy said in the old Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy show, dying is easy. Comedy is very, very hard. Like, good, true comedy is very hard. It is.
Oh.
It is. Shock value comedy is easy, but real comedy is very hard.
Who are you? How did you get in here? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith.
And I'm a lot. I also, the other version I've liked is you know, how'd you get in here? I'm a thief, and I'm a thief. Yeah. Trying to think of like another good example is one of my favorite things is the old it was a Tumblr page for a while called Fire Emblem Incorrect Quotes, where people could submit quotes, and then this team of people would go in and put the quotes in over like various Fire Emblem dialogue boxes. And the thing is, one of the ones I submitted got in there, and it's a conversation. It's the conversation between Gangrel and Crom in Awakening. Because you're approaching me, even knowing what I could do. I can't beat the shit out of you without getting closer. And then it shows. And then it shows Crom like back hit, like literally cutting Gangrel down with Falchion. There's other ones too. Like there's another one where it has like it's the really dark scene where Imran, Crom, and Lissa's sister literally jumps to her death. Falls to her death. And he goes like, "Em, don't do it. You have so much to live for." And then Gangrel, "Do a flip."
Do a backflip!
Yeah, do a backflip! Or, same thing, another conversation. "Come, Gangrel, you'll like being dead." That's what they said about being alive! It's a, they even have a, like, there were a lot of good ones, but that's the thing, Fire Emblem, even old school Fire Emblem, like, I actually have it saved on my computer. It's a picture of Ike from Path of Radiance, and it's a quote directly from the game where he says, and I, like, word for word, and to give context, Ike is meeting with basically the Pope of the most powerful country on the continent. While he's meeting with her, like, some of the nearby, like, senators and and religious representatives start bad-mouthing the princess of Ike's territory that he's from. Mind you, said princess has lost her entire family due to a war. And Ike, who is not a noble, just a mercenary, to their faces and to the Pope of that kingdom says, he goes like, "You have no right to speak that way to her about her when you know nothing about her. You all disgust me beyond words with how vile and ruthless you are." That is literally like telling, Jesus, "You disgust me beyond words." And the funniest thing is that he lives after that. Like, the apostle, who's like the Pope, is like, "Very impressive. I like you." Just
bold.
Yeah, bold. I like it. I mean, this is not to forget, this is the same dude. Like, people don't seem to understand. Like, I've tried to tell people this. Ike is literally the Fire Emblem protagonist who literally picks up a sword that should be wielded with two hands, swings it around with one, and then sees a dude turn into a dragon. It's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna fight that. I'm gonna fight that.
I can take that.
Yeah.
I can take that.
Cool.
Yeah, all right, cool. Weird flex, but okay. Anyway, is it working, Lavender?
I need to try this sword on.
Because it says you keep getting disconnected, Lavender.
Yeah, no, I'm disconnecting because it's not working.
Hmm.
Why is it not working
Strange.
for you? That doesn't make.
Yeah,
any
it doesn't
sense.
make any sense.
Did
I
you
don't
say-
got anything.
Wait, did you activate the mod?
Yeah. They did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more try.
Yeah, I'd give it one more shot.
Screenshot your mod.
Yeah, screenshot the mod page. That would help.
Yeah.
That's literally the only two things on there.
Hmm.
Right, but are they you have to go into them
Both
and
of them have
activate
check
them,
marks.
Like, toggle them. Okay, then that's weird.
Josiah says at least Lavender's able to boot the game. Mechwarrior 5 is crashing on boot now. Really?
That shouldn't
weird.
happen.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, that should not happen.
All right, well, while they're doing that, we will go ahead, Ferrus and Nile, we'll go ahead and do a job. So if you made if you made all the things, we'll go ahead and get started. So you're gonna this is House Merrick, and House Merrick loves us. You are going to pay out the ass for this job.
Okay, sure.
There will be no negotiations on pay. You will pay. Okay, I've got it's weird. I'm getting a lot of readouts across the thing where it says oh no, it doesn't. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I've got a lot of readouts on my end saying the king crab is over tonnage.
It shouldn't be.
What? Yeah, you got it set to 106. Oh, no. Nile, the deployed tonnage, not the mech itself. The mech itself can't be over 100 tons. It's only like the mission tonnage is what I mean. That's what the mod does. That's why. Yeah. You don't get to overload the mech. We can go.
Well, there wasn't any
No,
problems.
you can, because my king crab is at 76 right now.
I read it as 106 on my end.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well,
Wait
if
a minute,
that was what the mod does.
Okay, no. There was a third mod then. I don't think. Hang on. Where the hell is that? I gotta go back and look.
third
again.
mod.
Hang on.
Hmm.
I thought that was combined. Apparently, it's not. Give me a second.
Sure, take your time.
Fucking damn UI for the actual Steam thing.
Yeah. It's
so
not. It's not good.
Uh,
Are you not gonna make any modifications to your battle master, Ferrus?
Well, that
I do
explains it.
actually. But for now, I guess I'm just gonna do the. Let's see. I'm gonna allocate some armor.
You might have to wait because we're about to start the mission. So.
Okay, yeah.
No tonnage limit should work.
Yeah, it even has the.
Removes tonnage limit from missions.
Actually, wait.
Yeah, that means the deployment tonnage, not the actual mech tonnage. The mech frame.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
The mech frame. Yeah.
No. Okay, I understand what it is then.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta send that to you through file.
Oh, okay.
Because
What?
that was a separate mod, but it's not through Steam. It was through Nexus.
Okay. Well,
That was why.
I'm not screwing with that. Sorry.
No,
yeah.
it's literally you drop the folder in the mods folder that already exists in the Mechwarrior.
I understand that, but it's literally been an hour and we haven't done a mission. Like I'm not messing with that. Like either
Just the Omnia slots then, I guess.
No. It's Nile has a third mod. Even the rifleman's over tonnage on my screen. It's 68 tons instead of 60. Yeah, you told me now this is the mod that kind of balances the weights of the mech frames and everything. I don't have that.
No, okay, then I forgot that was a separate mod. Then.
Yeah.
that was my issue.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
you would have to turn that one off because
I can't turn that off.
Oh.
So,
Well-
So
basically we'll have to put the king crab back in or strip off like it needs on my end it says that it needs to lose 6.56 tons.
I can probably do that.
Yeah. Aside from that though, yeah, we will not have to worry about tonnage on the job. Like we will not be penalized for going over the tonnage, which again, I stand by this. That is one of the dumbest things. Oh, and my bitrate decides to now of all times to crash. Thanks, Twitch. Appreciate it.
from what I can gather, the reason for that is basically they're expecting they're going to cover costs of operation up to a certain point.
Yeah, I figured as much. But even then, like, at the same time, if you want the job done, then let us take the whatever tonnage we want. It's pretty simple.
You know, the tonnage is a rule in the tabletop.
Yes.
Another rule is sea bills.
Yeah.
Which is a much better point cost value, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, battle value or
Tonnage.
sea bills, not
Yeah.
tonnage.
Oh.
Yeah, battle value or tonnage.
Okay, let me see if I can't. Let's see. Give me a second.
Either sea bill value or battle value.
Got it. We are good. It
No,
should.
tonnage versus tonnage. Shame on you.
Yeah. All right. It should be good.
Shame on you.
Is it fine now?
No, still 103.03 on my end.
Damn it.
All right, hold on.
It's really weird.
Yeah,
because-
hold on. I'm going to
So-
let's see. Yeah.
Shenanigans.
That's the wrong fucking.
I guess I can.
All right, Lavender, I think you should be able to come back in now. So I just sent you an invite. God, over an hour. We haven't deployed yet. It's why is working with
It's entirely my fault.
No, don't worry about it. It's just why is working with mods so difficult for games nowadays? Like, I hate to break it, like, full message for any future game developers or anyone who works in game development. Mods are part of the package now. Expect that. People are going to mod your game. Even if you basically make it where, I don't know, you're like, what? You're like Bethesda, where you basically make them pay to put mods in the game? No, people are still going to mod your game. So
It's really funny because that only holds true for the fucking console versions. Which,
yeah,
why would you want to play on console anyway?
yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not mine. That one's mine.
There you go.
I can actually just put that in a zip and just fucking send it right to you.
Quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who was using the other atlas?
I was using the other atlas.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I look at the Marauder and I'm like, what is this fucking mint chocolate chip Irish bullshit that I'm looking at right now?
What?
Well, it's like you got that like chocolatey color.
Yeah, I
and then
see
you got,
it.
like,
I see it.
But like those look like four-leaf clovers.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's like chocolate and green, so it's like
I see it.
mint chocolate chip Irish mint chocolate chip.
No, I see
I
it.
see what it is. It's the Bailey's promotional. Bailey's Hershey's collab promotional.
Oh my
Marauder.
god. All right, let's get this started. Come on. Yeah, the king crab is still over tonnage by one. It's at 103.03 on my end.
Weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna yoink the other atlas's Artemis SRMs.
What about the rifleman?
Rifleman is 8 tons over.
I mean, feel
But-
free. I got the Battlemaster now. I'm actually a lot happier.
Well, I would go over tonnage.
Okay, who just put the Atlas in for a refit?
The other atlas.
Oh, okay, got it.
Not this Atlas.
Yeah.
It says the rifleman's over tonnage, but
Yeah, I don't know what this is just a
8 tons?
yeah, by 8 it's a mod that Nile has, which basically kind of like streamlines the weight of the mechs and their equipment, basically.
You might want to take the Mauler then.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't yeah, I've already done a time skip for the king crab. I can't wait any longer. The mission has to go now. Either that or wait, hold on, never mind. We're good. There. Okay, so let's see how it looks now. Rifleman is 2 tons over. Yep. Hi, Cyber. To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack, From Vicious Giant.
I did send.
I
you
got
the
it.
car, though,
From
Zaruk.
Vicious Giant and.
Thankfully,
Go ahead.
thankfully, it's like pitifully easy to fucking
Yeah.
put those in.
From Vicious Giant and Six who have once again come back. We'll unleash all our forces. We won't cut them any slack. The EDF deploys. I've got an emote for that.
There's a fun little.
Yep.
Tidbit
Also,
about-
yeah, the Mauler can go. It's maxed out. So are we ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I was like a fun little fact about the Mauler.
You mean it's AC2? It's AC2 nipple guns?
Yeah. Oh no. Here's the thing. Okay, so first off, it started out in the Draconis Combine as the Dokubu. However,
Aboku, right?
yeah, Daboku. So there is a problem with the Maulers during that time that people just fixed later on.
Yeah.
It's a case system with the missiles. It could not tell the difference between an explosion and just firing, so it automatically just launched pilots out.
Oops.
Just like,
Oh!
like automatically ejected as soon as they activated the LRMs.
Mm.
So
Hang on.
people were forced to just put it onto automatic.
Yeah. It's like that. What is it? It's like that.
Automatic manual.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like that. Y'all probably know what clip I'm talking about. The Russian AA gun that when it was activated, its gun swung around and aimed at the crowd. Target identified.
I need to see that, honestly.
Okay, so basically, hold on. Who's not here?
We got
Controls are offline.
You're again, Lavender.
See,
This time it was different.
Now I am actively wondering if that's probably your keyboard itself fucking up.
Yeah.
No, it was literally I forgot to plug it in.
Why is your keyboard not plugged in by default?
Not keyboard.
But yes, so apparently what happened was the radar,
Bullseye.
the radar dish on this Russian anti-air vehicle. As soon as they activated it, it swung around and aimed at the crowd.
It was the ADAS, right?
No, ADATS is a Western. I think it was a Tunguska when it was first unveiled.
Wouldn't the Tunguska also be classified as an ADATS?
No, ADATS is a system.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but basically they yeah, like if you want a good idea, just go look up you probably same thing happened when they were testing how fast a Russian AA gun could traverse, to track aircraft. And the thing, you'll probably seen the GIF, it starts spinning a full 360 and spraying rounds in every direction. And the guys have to dive to the ground to avoid getting hit. Again, at the end of the day, you can put as much AI and computer programming into a weapon as you want, but at the end of the day, if it starts malfunctioning, you better hope there's a kill switch.
Yeah, you need an off.
You need an off switch. Yeah.
Jeez, I hear you thumping away there.
Never stop shooting.
Like I said,
also-
yes, like I said, the Mauler that I've made, that version of the Mauler is literally just the DACA machine. It never has to stop firing.
Chip damage the battle mech.
Chip damage the battle mech, yeah, basically. And hey, sometimes if you fire enough, you can be like, oh wow, I've just stripped the armor off your head. Now watch as it goes from blue to red, and then I pop it right off. And Josiah,
Your head's popping off, and that's not an eject system.
yeah, and Josiah, yes, at some point I will play Metal Wolf Chaos, where the president pilots a giant mech.
I will, Zaruk, I will give fair warning. That final boss fight is fucking difficult.
It's a FromSoft final boss.
Yeah.
Right, but none of the other bosses were that difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So, this dude is fucking over here. Oh, never mind. His mom was here.
This is why we bring lasers.
Yep.
Actually, I gotta have a machine gun for this.
Fair enough.
President Zaruk, you don't want me as a president. I don't even want to be a politician. Look, here's the thing. Full disclosure. Yeah, because I'm
You
the.
lie all the time and get paid for it. Although so do weathermen, so I guess at that point the job's a lot safer.
Yeah, look, here's the thing. The reason I will never be a politician is because, one, I'm too smart for it. Because here's the thing. People have told me.
You don't have the tolerance for bullshit.
Yeah,
either.
I don't have the tolerance for bullshit. Aside from that, two, I want to age gracefully. I don't want to age due to stress and those kind of things. 3, I am not willing to compromise on my morals for any kind of political gain or clout. And 4, I'm not willing to sign my soul over to the devil just for 4 to 8 years of power. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, no need.
Probably less if people don't like you enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's the thing, people,
think that
that's,
was-
and here's the thing,
I don't
even
think
if,
that was a hit on this
yeah,
cicada.
and even if people like me, like other politicians would hate me because I wouldn't want to play their game. Like, I'd be the first to be like, I don't give a shit who's paying you to do this. We're not doing it. Like, I'm not compromising what I've been.
You'd be the first one to get assassinated since Kennedy, but
Yeah.
Then I thought, no, Shinzo Abe though.
Yeah.
This is true.
There will never be a political assassination more successful than that one.
Yeah. Which is amazing how, like, considering everyone who's, like, made replicas of that gun that guy used to have it blow up in their, like, literally blow up on the range, it's amazing he got that damn thing to work.
How do you even
Wait,
get
really?
excited?
Yes. Like,
Yeah.
numerous people have, like, made replicas or tried to make whatever jury-rigged gun he made, and all the times they've tested it, it blows up in their faces. Like, it...
It
Wasn't that
blows
guy also-
up.
he wa-
The
he
gun
was
is,
like
it's a
he was an
grenade.
ex-soldier.
Yeah, he was ex-Navy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was literally
He
just...
probably has knowledge on how to do that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, but even some people who are gunsmiths tried to do it and couldn't get it to work.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so...
But
Oi.
when you have nothing else to lose in desperation.
Yeah. And again, the entire, like, you can...
Not
like,
you.
yeah.
I was talking about the PPC bolt
Yeah.
that flew past. I was like, oi.
Yeah, and again, the most frightening thing about that entire event was that in all the pictures you can see him back there. This was not like, oh, assassin hidden in the shadows. No, he's right there. And nobody did anything because nobody figured that was going to happen.
Nobody checks the gun in Japan.
Yeah, nobody, yeah,
That's the last thing you'd expect.
yeah.
Their gun. Hell, even most
Oh,
police don't
God,
actively wield functional weapons.
Yeah. To quote...
Innocent
Yeah.
Tyrion.
Not fatal ones.
Yeah,
At least.
to quote, what's his name? To quote Toru Adachi from Persona 4, you want to know why I became a police officer? So I could legally carry a gun. That's it. That's literally one of his reasons
It's
for...
really funny because
Yeah.
in Japan they don't do that.
Yeah,
Cracked like an egg.
nice.
This
Ferrus,
I don't know
watch
what
your
the hell
back.
that fucking mech was,
Ferrus,
but
move.
fucking
Right now. And it's dead.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, it's
This
critical.
was a s- oh boy.
What?
Yeah, I punched that thing into. I pulled that stick way back.
Agent 47 ass. Nisho's right. Agent 47. But yeah, 47 ass. Just sneak. Yeah. I need to play I need to stream the Hitman games at some point. That would be fun.
Agent 47.
Yeah, because it's like a really impossible kill.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about like if
If
you
about 47 is the whole concept behind the game in general. It's
do the impossible.
It's actually no. It's actually a very scarily practical thing.
All right, we're
First, grab that SRM.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say we're gonna save some of these salvage points because if this is what we're going up against, we might get bigger mechs that we can salvage. So
OB10X wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
I will return in a second.
Fair.
sure, go ahead. Hey,
I get
Lavender,
62.
who's the lance leader? Yeah, I'll grab what we need. What'd you say, Ferrus?
I just want I want the AC2.
Yeah, I can get that.
That's a half ton of LRM Artemis.
Yep. And yeah, there's
How'd that get there?
I don't know.
that's a tier
Oh, no.
that's a tier 4 light knuckle. What?
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, hey, at least if we find like a light mech that we like,
Yeah.
at least they'll punch well.
I guess so.
Mm.
Also, my pilot just maxed their stats out.
Nice. That's good. But yeah, the like as someone who's gone back and actually played a lot of the older Hitman games, one of the crazy things is if you go back, I don't remember which one it was, but it's like I think it's like the second one in the original timeline where after 47 does everything, he retires to Italy and like becomes a gardener like outside of a cathedral or something. And
Becomes this, part of the
part of the parish, basically becomes part of the church.
Part of the parish.
Yeah, and he literally talks to like the father of the church the entire time, like saying, "I've done horrible things. And the guy tells him, well, that doesn't matter. What matters is that what you do now. He goes, like, I've seen the way you tend to the garden and the things you do around here. The things you've done don't matter when, you know, maybe they haunt you, but it's what we do afterwards that's important. And the sad thing is that at the end of the game, 47 realizes, yeah, I'm a monster. I have to be a monster. So he willingly chooses not to take that life of peace that he deserves. And he's like, no, I have to do this, even if I don't want to.
If memory serves, don't they just murder the entire church?
They kidnap they kidnap the priest of the church, which is basically, in a way, was basically 47's last moral link. And when he goes to rescue the guy, it's too late, and he basically dies right in front of Agent 47. So 47 gets his cross necklace. The guy gives it to him, and 47 basically murders all of the dudes who killed him.
I'm back.
Yeah, and then says, yeah, no, I can't be redeemed for what I am.
Point,
It's over. Yeah.
His blood's cold.
Yeah, basically. Like he is
turns cold by
yeah.
that point.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Nisho's right, and then absolution happens. So still, the thing about 47 also is that despite being a cold-blooded killer, 47 does have a heart. Like there's in the newest game, he's actually out in the, like when the level starts, he's talking to someone out in the rain, and if you keep him there, he literally tells the woman, like he goes like, look, if your friend didn't care about what you thought, she wouldn't come out here to meet you in the middle of the rain. Like he tells you, he goes like, you don't want to give up on her, she'll be here. Problem is, 47 killed that woman in the last mission. So he's literally giving this girl false hope. But he's also like, well, he goes like, I don't want to like, you know, he goes like, I at least want her to feel better. I don't want to be a dick. And like, he cares. It's just he can't care too much. That's the problem. And 46,
Ferrus, clear away.
And also, let's not forget, 47's also very funny. There's plenty of jokes he can make.
Oh, even some very clever methods that actually involve the target.
Yeah, and here's another thing.
Have you ever seen that thing where he was posing as a painter?
Yeah. Can we establish the fact?
Lift your head a little.
Yeah, can you move your head a little? Also, he goes, and then when the guy mentions, he goes like, now about my payment, I'm paying you an exposure, amigo, and like 47.
Lavender, where are you going?
Yeah, and 47 just stops talking, and I'm like, oh, yeah. Even 47's like, yeah, no, you don't pay an artist an exposure, you pay the money, you're dead. But
the next thing he asks is actually the, can you
turn your head?
Yeah, can you turn your head a bit?
Yeah, and then he dies.
And then he dies to a sniper bullet.
Yeah, and also, that's another thing one of my friends pointed out. He's like, can we talk about all the crazy jobs Agent 47 can do? He's, let's see, animal handler, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, bartender, what is it?
You can mix poisons, you can mix drinks.
Yeah, what's that other one? Race car mechanic. He can do all of that. Like, he just knows how to do it. Where are y'all going? Oh, there's a mech back there. I see.
There's a mech behind us. And for some reason, Ferrus went off the other direction than we did.
No, it's Lavender.
That's Lavender. Lavender's at the back of the pack. There it goes.
Okay,
And ejection.
Coward.
Double checking the battle grid.
I'm reminded of a quote from an anime that I really like, where literally the anime is called Bartender, and the bartender asked one of the characters, he's like, I have a riddle for you. What's the similarity between a pharmacist and a bartender? He goes, both of the things, and the answer is both of the things that they offer you can soothe your pain, but in the wrong qualities, they can also kill you.
In the wrong quantities.
Yeah, in the wrong quantities, they can kill you. So, I mean, that whole anime is actually very, like, it's a guilty pleasure for me because I do like mixology. I do mix drinks on this, on occasion. So it's very cool to see.
I just saw another light mech pop up behind us.
Potentially change lives as a result.
Look, I firmly believe that sometimes if you make, like, food and drink.
Did you just make a Valhalla reference?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Well, with that reference in mind, I do firmly believe that sometimes the best way to get to know people is over a good meal or a good drink because, again, people All right, so a little bit of wisdom with Zaruk Windcaller. Let's be real. Unfortunately, as sad as it is in the modern day, many people come into conversations or opportunities very caged off and very unwilling to open up to people for good reason. For good reason.
Very
so,
combative.
Or very deflective. Well, the best way to get someone to talk is over things that make them relaxed. And then in most cases, that's a good meal, a drink, or something where they don't feel threatened. And some of the best conversations and some of the best interactions you have with people are over things that make you feel equal to someone. That's why people like, if you go read any good sci-fi story on like humanity, humanity fuck yeah, on Reddit or something, you'll notice a lot of good stories involve like just sitting down at tables and discussing things rather than, because at the end of the day, everyone needs to eat. And everyone wants to take a moment where they can just break away from things. And sometimes and everyone feels differently about it. Sometimes people feel more relaxed in their job. Some people feel more relaxed when they're alone. And some people, like me, feel more relaxed when I actually get to, play games with friends or share a meal with people. Because when you let your guard down, you're more willing to talk about things. So Remember, if someone's being honest with you, it may not be because they trust you, but they've definitely let their guard down around you. So, and that is a valuable. That's another bit of wisdom. That is a valuable
commodity. Lance back here.
Yeah, I'm on it. That is a valuable commodity today. If somebody trusts you enough to open up to you, do not, I repeat, do not take that for granted at all. You will find very quickly that if you take that for granted, you will run out of friends.
Okay.
Light mech dead.
Yeah, that Loke is just evaporated.
Well, that's what happens when you load up and fire 3 Gauss rifle rounds at something.
3 Gauss rifle slugs will rip through most things, I would figure.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an urban mech.
Urbies! Urby!
Urban mechs in open range.
There we go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right arm is about to blow.
All right.
Arm's about to pop. Noted.
Hey, Ferrus, how come you didn't hit that last objective over there? You were looking at it for. Oh, what is it? What's the target? No, I got it.
It's the building.
Oh, it's the building. Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to hit.
This is a demo run.
I can't hit it with my PVC because it's too far away.
I got it.
With my fucking arm. I don't know. It won't blow up either.
Scooch.
Got it.
Okay, great.
All right, what do we got left?
I was gonna bombard it with LRMs.
Oh wait, no. Okay, we have things over
We
here.
got
as
3
well.
more locations.
All right.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object.
There was something.
Package acquired.
Uh-oh. What is the, oh crap. What's the, I'm having a brain fart. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, what's the button for the map again? I found it. There we go.
Alright.
You go this way. I got the rear.
Now I'm behind you.
No, no, Nishio, nobody in BattleTech is hardwired into their mech. Like, you can eject you can eject out of your mech.
I mean, there are ways to do DNI.
Well, there goes my
some
right
battle
arm.
mechs
All right,
are
pull
DNI
back,
only,
Lavender.
but you
Or
still
sorry,
have
pull
an
back,
ejection
Nile.
method.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, it will be said though, there is a neural link between the.
They were talking about Gundam. That's why I said there's that. No, you can't hard link in like Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Actually, you can.
You can, but it's like.
Got
It's
it.
very uncommon though.
Yeah.
Most people
one,
don't
because
do
it's very
DNI.
stupid. Like, it would be considered very.
Why are you stupid light mechs closing with someone who has 3 Gauss rifles?
Because you have 3 Gauss rifles, and they don't know that you can. They don't know you. They can see your mech, but they don't know you.
That was easy.
And it's dead.
My shots keep going wide.
Oh wait, Pringle.
Yeah, please.
Clear away.
If your shots are going wide, make sure they don't go wide and hit everybody else.
I hate you. God damn Griffin.
Fuck. Slice its arm off. There you go.
Hey, Nile, down in front. Thank you. I literally built this thing for sniping. There you go, another one down.
Yeah, I know.
Quick draw.
I usually do tend to
Quick draw,
hang
quick
back,
draw.
But this mech is...
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I should have gotten AMS.
Look, my only long range is my PPC right now.
Score hit.
Core exposed. Kill it.
Come on.
Got it.
Got it.
All right, bombarding. Gauging targets. Targets
Gotta get inside.
ranged. Firing.
Making an entrance.
Incoming on the
Another quick
right.
draw.
Yeah, another quick draw. Watch it. Bye-bye, head.
Nice.
And
Okay, by knocking down that wall, you just cleared up a nice alleyway for me to sweep the target.
Nice. Look at all these mech repair bays. It'd be a shame if something happened to them.
Oh.
I'm going to proceed to walk right through them.
It'd be rather nice if we could...
Those are
fucking
some
use
rather nice-looking mech bays.
I agree that
Aren't they?
I agree that the game is kind of bullshit and that they don't let you use... Like, they're very stingy with their mech bays in this game. They are extremely stingy.
I bet you there's a mod for that.
Probably.
There's probably is.
Also,
Okay,
the
that's on
armor
the
my
far
right
side.
leg is now fucked over too. So.
All right.
Moving on to the next target.
All right, we're almost done then. There's only... we got this one on the ground here, and then we got to go up to the bottom right of the canyon, and then we'll be done.
It's a tough.
Oh yeah, Nishio. And most people now say there's no point in playing Mechwarrior online because 5 is better.
Yeah, because we have 5 now.
Yeah, and the weapons do actual damage. So
Yeah. Also, here's a fun thing. So they got rid of knockdowns. You want to know why?
because they're stupid.
Well, no. So during a match of Warhammer Online, some of the developers came on, and a bunch of guys literally just pinned the developer by having all these jump mechs just kind of just jump on top of
Just jump on top of it. Ha.
yeah, 5 mechs.
Just
literally
constant
like,
DFA. Oh my
Just
god.
bully the developers by bouncing up and down on their mech. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Though,
But
They decided to use DFA to basically tell the developers, this is stupid.
mm-hmm.
yeah. No, but also it's because apparently there's like some weird ass
Light mech.
code.
Jenner.
2 contacts. Zaruk.
Core exposed.
Yeah, that's definitely you, Zaruk. No
What?
one else has that kind of flash.
Yep. There we go.
Directly behind me.
Hey,
Quite a...
I got some salvage.
Leg done. Leg gone.
Yours?
No, the spiders.
Got it.
Oh, it's hiding behind a wall.
Not anymore.
Fuck you.
Yeah, nice. Nice shot. Very nice.
Pin it to a wall and just smash it.
Yeah, pin it to the wall like an actual spider and smash it.
I got that spider Kabedon.
Yeah, what's that quote? Yeah, what's that quote from what's that quote from Emperor's New? Yeah, what's
God,
that?
I wish I was
Yeah,
that spider.
what's that? Yeah, what's that quote from Emperor's New Groove? I smash it with a hammer.
Zaruk,
Yeah,
you're moving without the lance.
I'm going to
Take it in a box, and then I'll
Put
put
that
in
bo-
another box,
and then I'll mail it to
I'll
myself.
And then I'll smash it with a
yeah,
hammer.
and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer. Yeah, and I'm moving without the lance because I found the way up onto the higher part of the canyon. So this goes right to the objective.
No, there's 2 ways. Let's just continue.
Yeah.
We'll
Lance,
meet each other.
Maneuver
on the-
left.
yeah. We'll meet each other on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Left. I'm going right.
Maneuver left on my lead.
No, over.
Lance
No.
independent movement.
Yeah. Where's the
I'm not dead, Lavender, so you don't command the lance if I'm not dead.
It was more you've.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Okay, we got ironically, we have 2 locusts in a field. 3 locusts in a field, actually. There's an irony.
oh, the jokes that could be made.
Yeah, the irony is so thick, it's disgusting.
Ah!
Trading LRMs with its quick draw here.
I can't shoot the quick draw. It's blocked by the hill.
Terrain.
Yeah, the terrain. I can't get a shot off.
Both my legs
Those
are
biting
exposed.
into me pretty solid.
All right.
Both of your legs? Oh no.
All right. Don't worry.
Actually, my cockpit looks about ready to strip.
Yeah.
We're almost done. We've just got to smash this place up and we're out of here. And, oh, great. Now my mech decides, oh, yeah, you're out of ammo. I have no more Gauss rounds.
Fucking
well,
rip.
here comes I'll-
As soon as you said that, I just had to glance at my own ammunition.
Well, I can still smash everything.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I could hear
Turn
explosions.
your back.
I could hear
Turn your back.
I could hear explosions as you're saying that.
Stop jamming, you fucking...
And boom! Right with the fist.
All right, nice.
Nice, nice.
All right, we're out of here. Where's the pickup? Oh, move.
already headed that
Yeah,
way.
move. The closest one is
Oh
Ferrus.
shit, they're dropping on top of me.
Oh, they're right on top of us.
Yeah,
Oh, crap.
They are dropping
I'm
directly
literally
in
seeing
front
my
of
mech
us.
get shaken around. Oh.
All right, Ferrus. How
gonna
Ferrus?
hurt.
How fast can you move?
64,
Cover fire,
I'm running.
please.
Then get there. Move to
Cover
the
fire.
yeah. Move to the evac point, Ferrus.
Holding.
Would really
That's a
appreciate cover
marauder.
fire.
That's a marauder. I'm gonna get blown up. My leg's gone.
All right, we got you. Don't engage. Just
I'm gonna die.
Fuck you!
If any of these things hit
I've
my
made
right
it.
leg, I'm gonna
I've
blow
made
up.
it.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This assassin is doing its fucking best to fuck over my legs.
Good, we're out.
In the mission, you
I also
stupid
just
thing.
realized-
There.
This is a 4-part mission. We're
Yeah.
only halfway through this.
Yeah. So we do have some backup mechs though. So thank goodness.
Right, but the others are too heavy and that's my fault because I didn't know that you had the.
We'll see. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's see.
Alright.
What can we? Why are we have 68 salvage and we can only get we can get. Oh, okay. I'll take those. It's mostly just the mechs are trash. Like, nothing.
Or medium laser.
Yeah.
Knuckles are nice.
Streak
Knuckles
SRM
are
ammunition.
All right, moving on.
Half ton
I'm gonna have to
streak
use them.
ammo.
I'm gonna have to use the marauder.
Okay, yeah. If you've got whatever we got, we have to use it. Oh, actually, we can't because Lavender's character is injured, which means Lavender cannot deploy.
Wait.
It says Captain Sample, which is Lavender's character, will not recover from injuries before the mission starts.
We have to leave then.
Yeah, we would. Well, yeah, we'd have to leave the contract, which means we don't get. Well, we get paid some of what we've done. Yeah,
We got paid for what we already got paid for what we did.
yeah. Are you sure you want to abort the contract? Doing so will upset your employer and result in loss of standing. Like I care. They love me. Like, how much did that drop us by?
We don't.
How much did that?
Like,
That
we
didn't do
already got
anything. We're still like at the highest. Bullshit. I didn't do anything. Literally, that was literally us just saying one of our pilots is injured and nearly dead. We need to pull out. And rather than getting pissed, they're like, "Oh, okay, that's understandable. Come back when you."
We don't have any replacement pilots.
Yeah, we have.
We
No.
don't have any spare pilots.
The houses make terrible bosses. I'm just gonna say it right now.
They do. They really fucking do.
I mean, when any conversation with the any conversation with the great houses is basically a hostage negotiation with a gun to your head. All right.
Something like that.
Okay, so
Though what's funny is-
Pixie fix on the. I'm gonna do some adjustments to the battle.
go ahead.
Battle Master. So, yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Really like your battle master. That's.
I do.
You know what's funny, Zaruk?
What?
Some of the most famous mech warriors have only ever driven like 1 or 2 mechs over their careers.
Well, that's their loss, not mine.
Actually, it's quite the opposite. Because battle mechs learn the pilot just as much as the pilot learns the battle mech, if not
Huh.
more so.
Huh.
It basically
Can't believe
attunes to your
battle mechs are
brain.
Zoids.
Yeah.
What?
I can't believe battle mechs are Zoids.
Hey, Why
know
did
what?
you...
You know?
sorry, Ferrus. Ferrus, I was trying to do repairs on the Battlemaster.
Oh, because I wanted to also.
Yeah, let's fix it first. Then you can make the changes.
Well, you can do both at the same time.
Hold on. Relax. Let's see.
Okay.
There. Now do what you need to do.
Let's see here.
Well, I found that you can do both at the same time.
I-
Same work order.
Yeah, but still, it's already done. Now just let him do what he needs to do. What'd you do? Yeah, what'd you do to it?
I'm gonna take out the. I'm gonna take out the machine guns. Usually I put in the light. Usually I put in the light rifle because it's lighter. But I'm gonna just put in an autocannon too.
Okay.
An AT2, and I'm gonna switch out the PPC for an. I guess an E. I guess it. No. Light L laser. Yeah. Short burst. Like I found this out. So the short burst laser does less damage, but it has higher DPS.
Yeah.
Because it's basically a machine gun.
Yeah. Anyway, I agree with you, Nishio. Mechwarrior 5 would be a lot better if it had PvP, but I hate to say it, but like, who owns the battle?
We have Mechwarrior Online for that.
Yeah, but the problem is, as I was trying to say, is that who owns the license for the BattleTech games right now? For like the Mechwarrior, like who made this game? Like,
honestly, from what I remember, the Mechwarrior license has always been an absolute mess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Whoever owns it now doesn't care. They don't see, like, unless whoever it is, the only way, because one argument is that why, and it's one of the biggest arguments against Mechwarrior 5, actually, is that there are no clan mechs, even though the game goes up to the clan wars, which many people were saying, well, you can either play, if you want clan stuff, you either play Mechwarrior Online, which, by the way, sorry, company, but I know the Mechwarrior Online is free to play. I'm not giving you $25 just so I can finally have access to the clan assault mechs. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, unless the Mechwarrior games get very popular, there will not be a Mechwarrior 6. There just won't. Because it's, again, you can love a series all you want, but if it doesn't make money, or there's no potential to make money, then it's not going to get made. Which is one of, like, and again, even if there's potential, sometimes it just doesn't happen. Case in point, a little bit of a different example, but does anyone remember how there was supposed to be a Sly Cooper movie, and we even got a trailer for it, and then they canned the movie? Like, immediately afterward? Yeah, just like that.
I always wondered what happened.
Yeah, they canned the movie. Oh,
Fuck.
PGI owns Mechwarrior Online.
Piranha Games.
Yeah, and they won't leech their own license. Yeah, they won't lease it, which is ironic to me because, look, I get it. You want to protect your IPs. Understandable. Here's the funny thing.
It's not your IP.
Yeah, but there's also the fact that, for example, Games Workshop, which owns everything Warhammer related, will even though they said we take pride in our IP, we don't want anyone abusing it, they will hand out licenses to make Warhammer and Warhammer 40k games like it's going out of style. They'll even make shitty mobile games as long as it makes them more money. Like, and then yeah, as long as it sells. And then you got stuff like now where, like, with the Mechwarrior license, where they're like, absolutely not, we're not giving it to anyone. Well, then you're not going to make money. Like, look, Mechwarrior Online has been out for 8 years. Most online games like that only have like a 5-year lifespan.
Wait, I thought it was more like closer to 10.
It's old as hell.
It's old. That's the point. It's old.
Also, be right back.
Go ahead. Hero Mech. What do we got? Let's jump over there.
Watch it be the kaiju when you can't even come close to affording it.
Yeah, well, we're in Merrick territory, which means I'll get a massive-ass discount. But still, that's the thing. Mechwarrior Online is old. So, it's a Raven. Ugh.
Hey, I like the Raven.
Yeah.
it's a pretty mech.
Yeah, House Liao gifted the newly formed Free Rosselhaug Republic with a number of mechs upon its formation, including a number of mothballed Raven prototypes and VND 1AAs. Odin Sigurd of the Kung's Armee's second Drakons was the recipient of one such prototype, which he quickly named Huin. Odin and his Huin would go on to serve with distinction during the ensuing Ronin Wars with House Karita. I mean, it looks cool.
They said they gave it to Rosselhaug.
Yeah, the Free Rosselhaug Republic. Yep.
That means you basically had, for lack of a better term,
Bigger.
I see you there. I saw that.
Mechwarrior Vikings. You have a Mechwarrior Viking in the cockpit.
Yeah. To Valhalla!
I'll be right back for a
Basically, yeah.
second. I gotta go check something.
Sure, go ahead. Meantime, I can figure out why. There we go. Got it. Okay.
You're blushing.
Yeah, I turned it off. I found out why. It's the buttons that correspond to like the facial changes without changing the wisps are tied to the S key. So that's why.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. So
Yeah,
your
Max.
blush. So what happens is you blush whenever you have to.
No, it's like so anytime you press, like if I press S1, S2, S3, any of that stuff, it triggers the facial changes without changing the wisp. If I want like a wisp change, it's E. So like this.
You know, I do remember that the Raven's actually one of the best light mechs that you can get.
Yeah, it's
even
one of the.
towards the end game.
And then here's the thing with all of them.
As light mechs go, the Raven is really solid.
Yeah, the Capellans did something nice.
There we go.
And we will only, and now we will. That's the.
And now, yeah, and that's the only compliment we'll give the Capellans. Period.
They made the Raven.
Yeah, that's the only thing we're gonna give them compliments for.
That's the only good. That's one of the very, very, very few good things they've ever accomplished.
It's like I said on Twitter earlier today when I was like summarizing all the houses. When I got to House Liao, I'm like, fuck House Liao.
House Liao. The Matryoshka is already at your door.
Yeah. Matryoshki, open up! Just kick the door open. What's my hold on, I had a thing about it today. I'll read it while we're waiting for Nile. Where is it? I posted, where is it? Yeah, here it is. Right. Battletech introduction. House Davian. Freedom! Justice! Autocannons! House Karita. Shame for display! Weebs. I put down. House Liao. Fuck House Liao. House Merrick. Trust nobody. Not even a Merrick. Glory to Merrick. House Steiner, we like big mechs and we cannot lie. Clans, you dare to refuse my bachal? And I put the picture underneath it.
I remember seeing that.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I've seen I need to. That's right. I had a couple things I wanted to share also. Where the hell? I already showed you the H Bill's bad meme.
Yeah, you already showed me that one. Anyway, so I think
this is worthless.
This is worthless. All right, I think I'm gonna take out the Daka Mauler this time. We're
Formation of the Great Houses. It was done in a Nation Balls format.
Oh boy. All right, so next up, now that we got that's another hero mech down. Let's find
the Spinward states.
Yeah, speed. Ooh.
No, Spinward. You know the term Spinward and anti-Spinward?
Speed. Now look what you've done. Speed. Yeah. All right.
Okay, zoom out.
Hold on. I'm trying to find us a job.
Fair enough.
That'll work against pirates. Okay, so what? You said zoom out. What are we
Waiting
looking
for the stream to catch up. Okay, we're currently in the anti-Spinward territories.
Okay.
Capella, Kurita, those are Spinward.
Okay.
Davion too.
Okay.
Spinward and anti-Spinward.
Okay.
It's based. Oh wait. Yeah, continue.
No, you've. No, you first.
No, I was saying like it's based on the direction of the Milky Way, of like because since we're in the Milky Way galaxy, which side is like the spinward and anti-spinward.
Yes, and for those who were wondering what I with the redeem that Nile did, to explain, I have a little thing in place where I do have redeems that can enlarge or shrink somebody. You have to specify who, and if any PNG or model outgrows the stream or shrinks out of existence, I gift a sub afterwards. So that's what those redeems are for. I also have bit sounds, which many of them are absolutely hilarious. I do have a lot of them. And they're all
in non-speakers, or should I put it in memes?
What is it?
Bigger.
It's what I was talking about, the nation balls, but it's
you can put it in memes. You can put it in memes.
And there it is.
Trade. Mine.
Meanwhile,
wait, hang on. Wait.
You
I have
have.
to test something.
Go ahead.
And then we have the other ones.
Let's see. Yeah. I love that. Okay.
Where's that even from?
It's
Vinny Vine sauce.
Yeah, and there's two versions of it. There's that one, and then there's the speed, and it just sounds like a flat line. Yeah. Yeah, it's
like a fucking blue screening computer.
Yeah, basically, yes.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the spinword states of, for example, the Capellans, Curetans, and to a fair extent, the Davions.
Right.
They're all trying to stab each other to death, tear each other apart.
Tear the bitch apart!
What?
No, that's a quote from Kill Bill. Tear the bitch apart!
I need to see that movie at some point, I think.
Alright, so I gotta test this now. What's the king crab looking at?
You're a half a ton over.
Exactly half a ton.
Yeah, just
over.
half a ton.
God
yeah.
Damn everything.
I
can't strip any more off of it because it will be too exposed.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Here's a suggestion. Change out what's inside then.
I can't. If I remove any more ammo, it will not have enough ammo. Not for my comfort, at least.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Possible adjustment. Take one of your full tons of ammunition and change it for a half.
Oh yeah, that'll work. Yeah, half ton.
Just drop half a ton.
Drop 10 shots of the 80 that I have.
Yes.
More like 5.
Yeah, you'll only drop 5.
No, I would drop 10. Every ton of AC-20 is 20 rounds.
Why don't you make the LRM a half ammo then?
That's what you make an excellent point.
LRM half ammo, yeah. And if we don't have any, I'll buy some. I'll buy some.
Yeah. I mean, the AC-20 is the main gun show, right?
This is true.
But
I mean, as I've
considering
said
I
before,
fire 15 missiles per shot and only have 220, those are gonna empty out pretty fucking quickly.
Yeah, but again, the king crab's a brawler more than it is.
True.
Yeah, it's a brawler more than it is.
Yeah,
range
it's
support.
also one of the, as I've mentioned before, it's one of the Kerensky mechs.
Yep. Anyway, we are ready. I'm gonna take out the DACA machine. So, yeah, let's go. Also, Josiah says expand imp to establish dominance. You guys don't understand. You guys know my max height's like 25 feet, right? Like I can use magic to make myself at least 25 feet tall. Any taller than that, it's gonna start hurting me.
Fucking Frieza voice. That's adorable.
Yeah, Lavender, ready up.
I love the fact that there's a bathroom built into this battle mech.
Oh, it's really nice. Hey, and also, I got a fire extinguisher in my cockpit this time.
Oh yeah,
This time.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, don't worry, that's been installed.
Yeah, that random thing where your like entire cockpit burst into flames for some reason was hilarious.
Ferrus Ferrus.
Oh gosh.
Ferrus's
Hey.
dying quotes. Self-immolation is valid, actually.
Or better yet, or no.
This is fine.
No, yeah, this is fine. It said his burning copy. This is fine.
Checks. My other favorite feature, the jumbo cup holders.
All systems phenomenal.
Oh shit, we're already under fire.
Not anymore.
Nice.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do I look like James Bond? That's an
Yeah.
Agent Under Fire joke. Never
Yeah.
mind.
There's also a What are you, Australian? Australian? No, I'll tell you what I am. I'm bloody English. Oh God, that's even worse.
Can
Look
confirm.
how fast I can close the gap.
Well, yeah, you're what?
Yeah, 64 mile.
I think one of my other favorite things is that y'all probably know that Death Battle did a thing where James Bond fought John Wick. Someone says literally how that's
I had no idea.
yeah. Someone literally how that's supposed to go is is like James Bond shows up and goes, "Hello, John. Hello, James. Enjoying retirement? Yeah, I am. Good to hear." And it just walks off. That's it. Just James Bond's like, "Yeah, I know who he is. I'm just gonna say happy retirement. I'm gonna go on my
Bond's
way."
Not stupid enough to pick a fight with fucking Wick. That's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Hello. Treasure abound.
Grab it. We are the Magpies.
All of your shit's ours. You just don't know it yet.
That's a really nice battle mech.
Repo,
Ours now.
yeah, repo time. Yeah, repo time. We have come for your battle mech. Get the fuck out of our base.
Oh, it's a
What
Wolverine.
the hell are you doing here?
We come for stealing your shit.
What does it look like? Stealing everything you own.
Yeah. Why our base? Why not your base?
Oh god, it's a melee one.
Yeah. We're bloody magpies. Look at us go. Da 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 da. Sorry, I could. Sorry,
Got the leg, got perfect. Nice.
Back when I was doing
Nice one.
back when I was doing Spyro, turns out I could do a really good suction cup man impression, and people were actually like that's scary how good you are at that. So now I just make jokes about it.
Nice one, Ferrus.
Yeah,
though.
I need that guy's mech. Why that guy's mech? I just need it. I need it. Okay.
Oi,
We are very selective.
who dares fire on me?
That turret.
Fuck you up,
The
fam.
turret you walked past.
Oh, is it still up?
No, it's dead. I got it.
Oh, okay. I was about to reverse into that bitch. Reverse and.
I really hope
full
those turrets are automated and don't have people in them. Because
they're automated.
okay, good. Because
Imagine
Definitely
they would
automated.
be,
yeah, because you can imagine that there's a dude in there and like he fires at a mech and the mech just casually does a backwards lunge.
stops.
Yeah, casually does a
Mech
backward
stops.
lunge to like crush the turret.
Back pedals.
Yeah, back pedals and crush.
Turns to face them.
Yeah,
And then just empties.
yeah,
That's
It
my
just
king crab
empties its
working on the
loads.
towers.
nice.
As you
Grinding
do
my
in
king
an
crab ass
Atlas,
up
right?
against that tower like a fucking entertainer does on a pole.
Come on. Come on, you little shit.
Is it bad that I have a
fight
piece
it.
of
I
fan
wanna
art
fight it.
saved of Diva's mecha with a fat butt grinding up on a stripper pole?
No, because I've
What
seen.
did I just hear?
Because I've literally seen people do horrifically questionable art decisions with Orisa. So no, it is not. You're fine.
This is
At least she
yeah.
has reason for it, but it's like she's sapient and decently shaped. With Mecha though, it's a fucking robot, like an actual just fucking ass robot.
Do you
And
think
then-
that? Do you think that stopped people? Have you not seen the Sailor Moon?
course not.
Have you not seen the Sailor Moon looking Gundam? That doesn't stop people
No,
from.
I'm aware.
Nobel
But again,
Gundam, yep.
that one's also properly humanoid in shape.
No.
I mean,
was
hell,
gonna say,
even the
have you,
fucking what was it? It was even fucking Gundam Build Fighters Try acknowledges that. where
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
No,
there's
no,
one
I-
of
I'm
the
about
one of
to
the
say,
one of
like, did you,
Yonko's fucking cohorts has a custom kit where it has like it has panty shots and everything.
Mm.
Yeah. No, but Nile, have you heard of the quote, the flirty quote between Hanzo and Orisa?
No.
I'm sorry. What just left your mouth?
Yeah, no. Orisa's like, you want to ride me into battle? And she's like, Mom's just like, I wouldn't think such things. She's like,
I would not.
lying is beneath you, Archer.
she just calls him out. Lying's beneath you.
It's like, holy shit, what the fuck?
I mean,
Oris is gonna fucking twerk on his pelvis so hard he's gonna shatter into a billion.
I mean, there's also. I mean, have y'all not heard the hilarious conversation between us? Okay, I know he's Cassidy, but I'm gonna keep calling him McCree. Like
Everyone knows him as McCree.
Yeah,
The whole reason for the name.
I know why. But like, there's a conversation between McCree and Sombra where she's like,
"Oh no."
She goes, "Every time I want to laugh, I just look at your search history. Oh God, what did you see? Cactus spines in butt. What do? What was I supposed to just leave them in there?"
Oh no, also, there's one between Diva and Ash.
Oh yeah, about Bob.
Oh,
About
no.
Bob.
About Bob.
Yeah. You can say, "I saw you in a picture today with a cute guy." Tell me you don't mean Cassidy. Ew, no, the tall one with the little hat. Oh, Bob? I'll tell him you said hi. Like, it's just like, oh, Bob?
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh,
Diva
Bob?
would be the robot fucker. She slides up inside her mecha constantly.
When you put it that way.
Okay, to be fair, her mecha is also one of my favorite kinds of cockpits. It's the straddle the seat kind.
You mean
So,
the?
like,
You know what it is?
Why
what
would
is that
she
called?
not?
Your choice.
Why would she not have a thing for robots after being forced to pilot a mech like that?
Wait, have you heard the conversation between Farah and Diva? She goes, with all your movements, you'd be great at that new dancing game if you could beat my high score. Have you checked the high scores recently? Oh, you didn't! Like, Farah, like, stomped Diva's high score.
Diva.
And you know what's really funny to me is that...
And she took that personally.
Yeah, she took it personally. The funniest thing to me...
That guy.
So, I actually saw this article a while back where they were like, where Blizzard was trying to get some brownie points by saying, "Hey, don't forget, Farah is, yeah, that's her name, Farah. No, wait, no, Symmetra, not Farah, Symmetra. My bad. Where she mentions, she goes, "Did you know Symmetra is one of our very first characters with Asperger's or like on the autism spectrum?" And everyone was, and everyone's like, "Yeah, she doesn't act like it though." And people were like,
She does, but she doesn't.
yeah, because, and here's the thing, if you go find that article, I actually made a post to it about how it could be done better, and like over 100 people like liked it and commented on it because they agreed with what I said. Like, because here's the thing, if you...
I have it
Thank
too,
you.
but
Yeah.
apparently that term's no longer used because it was made by a eugenicist for the Nazis.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
shit,
that
Roger.
and it was. Well, I can actually provide some experience. Basically inside information on that a little bit. That's not even the main reason why it was dropped from medical terminology.
It's also
It's because it was
incredibly vague.
super ill-defined.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insanely vague.
It was basically just. The guy was basically talking out his ass.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the same kind
There
of
was.
people-
It's like
the same
this is
kind of
not a
doctor.
clinical. This is not. This you can't. This is not a valid diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no,
Why-
this
If
is
there are
it's
people who have
so-
interest in
from
that
the
kind of
same
stuff,
kind
by
of
the way, I
circle.
recommend Wendigoon's video on the whole Munchausen by proxy debate as well, because that's a similar thing.
Look, at the
Where
end...
that's no longer a medico-legal term
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't exist it's not a disease, it's a behavior.
Yeah, look, at the end of the
It's
day...
very, very different.
Yeah, look, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, one thing that people need to understand, and I tell people this every time someone mentions it, take this to note if you don't know this. This is another piece of Zaruk wisdom. Individuals on the spectrum are not, like, let me go over some of the things I've heard. Mentally crippled, mentally deficient, wired wrong, wired incorrectly. Let me give it to you in the best way that it was described to me, and this is how I use it to literally simplify it for people, because people are so fucking
We're
stupid.
just built different.
But there's also the fact that some people are so fucking stupid that they don't understand unless you dumb it down for them. So here's the deal. Imagine a brain. The normal brain runs at as a reference, as just for this hypothesis, runs at 90 RPM. The people on the low functioning side of the spectrum, their brains run at 45 RPM. That does not mean they are disabled, and that does not mean they are incapable. All it means is that everything's just a little bit slower for them. However, because of that, they are some of the most emotionally fulfilling, warm, and inviting people. Because to them, like, they see the world with more vibrant color, with more life, with more everything. Because their brain, because of its slower RPM, takes in more stuff. So they see the world far differently than most people do. It's why they're so warm and inviting once they, once they get to know you. And they're very loving people. On the opposite side of things, we have...
I can't believe I'm a mantis shrimp.
On the other...
I can't believe I'm a mantis shrimp.
Yeah. On the other side of things, we have high-functioning autism, which is also called Asperger's syndrome. That brain, and I speak from experience because I have that brain. That brain,
you can't turn it off.
Yeah, that brain runs at 270 RPM. That
runs at 180 plus.
Yeah,
and you can't turn it off.
It's literally the issue of I literally think and imagine too fast for my body to function.
Correct.
With it,
yes.
Which is why I'm bad at PvP.
Yeah. Now, but here are some of the good things
you double and triple guess yourself.
Correct.
Within the span of a second.
Yep. Now, but here are some of the good things that come.
Your brain operate that fast?
Yeah. Now, here's some of the good things that come with that, however. For one, individuals on the high-functioning side of things are able to process, absorb, and digest information far faster and in far greater quantities than the average person. This also means that if you need someone, who is analytical, intelligent, or those kind of things, you've found the right people. The trade-off to that is, though, with that intellect and with that experience comes struggles in social environments. And that is not because, let me break something real quick.
And in some cases, decision paralysis.
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and take a hammer to this issue immediately. People who have high functioning autism are not antisocial. The issue is that the brain of someone with Asperger's is moving so quickly that they process and absorb information so fast that they basically, if there's a conversation going on and the conversation seems to have come to an end, like no one is saying anything, they will immediately change the topic because their brain is like, all right, conversation over, point made, change topic. But then someone might say, what does that have to do with what we were talking about? Nothing, because you're done talking about it. But, so there's that. The other aspect of it is that, and this is my personal experience, emotions. The emotional state for someone with Asperger's is like, imagine, again, we're going with the analogy, imagine a dial that goes from 0 to 100, 0 to 10. There are two settings for someone usually with Asperger's. One, and fucking break the dial. Because the thing is, this is what's...
and send it.
Yeah, and send it. The problem is a lot of people today, I have been called this, so speaking from experience, I have had so many people say to my face, not in a mean way, but they're like, do you care about this? Like, you have no emotion showing, like it's almost like you're a robot. Understand, we do care. We do. The thing is, though, is that you've probably heard the saying, think too much, feel too little. In a weird way, that's kind of how how at least I'm normally wired. Think too much.
That seems to be the normal. That seems to be our normal.
Yeah, think too much and again, my normal is think too much, feel too little. But when you break the dial, it's the opposite. Feel too much, think too little. Because
our feelings just completely run amok.
Yeah, now this can be a good if you know properly how to deal with your emotions and those kind of things, you can get some of the most zealous and devoted people. It's like people with, again, speaking from experience, I'm probably one of I take my loyalty to people extremely seriously because I know for a fact that loyalty speaks volumes for people. Which is why zealous, yes, which is why you it's just another word for extremely loyal, Duke. it's one of the reasons why if you make a good connection with someone who has Asperger's, you're basically getting a loyal friend who's not going anywhere. Because you're, to me, my whole thought process is you gave me the time of day, you understand about me, now I'm going to be there for you. However, this goes both ways. Because the thing is that I expect, again, speaking for me, don't know how y'all feel, I expect people to be open with me. Do not keep things from me. If you're going to, again, I've said it on Twitter before, if you got something to say it to my face. Because I believe that if there's a problem, it needs to be addressed vocally. It needs to be brought, it needs to be addressed right fucking now. So we can move on and continue. Some people don't. Go ahead.
I actually have asked some of my workers just to be like, please tell me if I'm messing up, because I can't. Because if nobody says anything, I'm just going to assume we're all okay. Yeah,
basically, yes. You need to talk so we can, don't assume anything. But this has its own issues. One of the problems, and again, speaking from experience, with others, I'm not naming names, but with other people, none of the people here, I'll say that, but just with other people that I know, one of the problems is that there's this idea that there are certain unwritten rules. There are unwritten things that you need to know or that you need to do. That don't click with me. If it's an unwritten rule, then fucking write it so I can read it and speak it. If it's unspoken, speak it. If it's unwritten, write it, because all you're doing is making things more difficult for people. And I know that sometimes it is hard to connect with people who, for example, I'll be honest, when I first met Lavender, Lavender was a little bit, no offense, you were a little too much even for me, but
I completely agree with that.
But
I was
and same thing.
Basically, just excited that somebody fucking got it.
Same thing with Nile. I literally, I'm not joking. Nile, when I first met you, my first thought was, I'm out of my league here. I should not be associating with her. She's way above my league. But
I'm Chaos Incarnate.
Yeah, that's what I. Oh, are you taking that now that I've started calling you that?
No. I've had that title for a long time. It's just that. The thing is that it's what I appear to be online and with other people, through the internet, is not how I am IRL.
And the thing is,
it's like comparing Starfire to Raven. That's not a joke either.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the important aspect of it is that in a perfect world, people can just be themselves, just no matter what. I've told people this, and I still stand by this. My Asperger's just is not a weakness. If anything, it is just another tool in a bag of tricks that I have that make me who I am. It makes me unique, and it has given me many advantages and disadvantages. In a weird way, it's like playing the game of life with a few modifiers on, is a good way of looking at it. Unfortunately, there are people who don't.
Mutator.
Yeah. Actually, that's
playing the game with a mutator.
With a mutator. But that said, I'd be a fool if I didn't address that there are some issues. The problem is I know a lot of people don't like the whole being a lot of people don't like being made aware of the spectrum, or if you tell someone they're on it, they roll their eyes, or hell, I had one person say to my face when I found out I was on the spectrum and told someone I trusted, their exact words were, "How? You're not retarded." Stop that. Don't do that.
Stop that.
No.
Don't do that. Don't do that. First of all,
I hate that fucking word.
Look, it's like I've told people, there is a difference between, even low-functioning autistic people are not that word. To clarify, mental retardation literally means you are incapable of using your mind. But here's the thing. Notice I said incapable of using it, period. Not that your mind is slow, not that it's fast. You are incapable of using it, period. Even the most basic human being, either low, high, or in some form or way on the spectrum, even those who are born with some kind of disability where their brain runs a little bit slower, they're not mentally retarded. Their brain just runs a little bit slower than yours, and you have no right to look down on them. Because at the end of the day, here's the thing, as I've openly told someone who said that, I'm like, you know what? If that's really your opinion, fine. But the thing is, my being on the spectrum makes me smarter than you. Like, in most cases, people with, like, I hate to, for those who don't know, many rich and powerful people throughout history and even today in the modern world are on the spectrum. Do they lack other graces? Absolutely. They do. But that's one of the reasons why, like, full disclosure here, allow me to get open here. This is one of the reasons why I've said before among friends and among family and in even streams, I surround myself with the group like you see here because that's the thing that makes everyone's life better. You have to surround yourself with people who think differently, believe differently, act differently. Because if you don't, life is fucking boring. You need different people. I cannot imagine this Lance without these people in it. With this group. I can't imagine the Lance with anyone else. And anytime I mention Mechwarrior and I say, I've got a Lance, it's this group. You have to, in life, surround yourself with people. Look, I don't know who's religious. I am. And if Jesus could walk his path surrounded by those who were called the dregs of society, then I could surround myself with people who are considered weird, different, odd, because I'm all those fucking things. But at the end of the day, here's a key piece of wisdom if you take anything from this. Normal does not exist. Normal is just a word made up by people who want to look down on or look at other people differently. There is no normal because everyone is unique and different. Like Syndrome says, when everyone's super, no one will be. And in this case, everyone is different. No one is wired the same way. No one thinks the same way. No one acts the same way. We are all unique. We are all individuals. And God damn it, that's awesome. What is wrong? Let me ask.
Normal's boring.
Yeah, normal is boring. Let me ask a genuine question. What is wrong? This is just a genuine thing. What is wrong with having people who think differently, look different, act different? What is wrong with surrounding yourself with people just so it gives you a better idea of how the world works? Because I can tell you right now, the people you surround yourself, you may not want to admit it, a lot of people don't, but the people you surround yourself with will hello, speaking of
Show
which,
love 100 hello baby Zaruk W smile.
the people you surround yourself with will change you for better or for worse. It all depends on who you surround yourself with. So, and again, this is something I stand by. And everyone in this Lance knows this already. And all my friends know this too. But I stand by this. When you surround yourself with people you trust, especially the people I trust, the first thing I tell them is, if I'm doing something wrong or something that I should know is incorrect or improper, call me on it. Friends, do not let friends just do what they want. If someone's done something wrong, call their bullshit. Because you have to hold each other accountable. If you don't do that, people don't develop. They don't get better. They don't become stronger. They don't become wiser. Sometimes,
they become weaker.
Yeah, it sucks being sometimes it sucks having your friends call you out on something. But here's the thing: considering a lot of the early VTubers I worked,
pain is ripping off a band.
Yeah, I'll say it straight up. Considering a lot of the early VTubers I worked with or talked to, I'm glad I surround myself with the people I do now. Because the people I'm surrounded with now will call me on my bullshit. And will actually help me to get better. So...
Which I should probably mention, by the way. We spent about half an hour in this discussion. We've been ready forever since...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me have my philosophical moment.
If you needed a moment... I love what I think it was amusing what John said, though.
What?
I look away for a moment to arrange plans with friends for tomorrow and arrive back in time for quite the angry Zaruk moment.
Look, I'm not angry. I'm fiercely on fire for this kind of stuff. Like at the end, again.
Boss has passion.
Yeah, it's passion at the end of the day. Anger and passion are very different things. That's something the Jedi never learned, apparently. But passion and anger are very different.
Dipshits.
All right, case in point.
The sad part is too is that it's like there's no such thing as normal. Things are unique and different by nature.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't exist.
Yep.
You already got it. Never mind.
Do you know how fast I am, boy?
Fast.
Normal was invented by people who are squeamish at the idea of coexistence with people that aren't like them.
Yep.
It's literally invented by the people who want power over others.
Yep.
That's it.
Also, yeah. Also, fun fact, because Ferrus reminded me of it. Everyone knows about. So y'all remember how in Star Wars they were told that Jedi couldn't have families and everything because love, leads to the dark side. Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fun fact: do you know that one of the Jedi Council members actually had a fucking harem?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is.
He was given like a pass because his species was like
Dying. Yeah.
Yeah, his piece was like close to fucking.
Yeah. Kiadi Mundi.
Station.
Yeah. Kiadi Mundi, like Pinhead Larry. Yeah. His.
Yo, he had a harem. What
Yes.
Fucking Chad.
Yeah.
8 wives.
He had 8 wives. Yep. Because his species was close to extinction, so it was not. They needed to have children. So the Jedi Council.
Right.
Yeah. The Jedi Council.
Okay, we'll make an exception.
Yeah, we'll make an exception. But Anakin Skywalker wants to have a family? No. No, absolutely not.
Honestly, he should have had all kind of privilege.
Because he's the chosen one?
You're apparently meant to be the chosen one, which the fucking animated series confirmed that, yeah, he was supposed to be, and y'all fucked him up.
Yeah,
Y'all
well,
kept secrets from him.
Y'all
Y'all
screwed
are
it up.
just-
yeah.
Y'all are terrible at your fucking job.
I mean, to be fair, that's mainly because the
Y'all
two.
ruined
Yeah.
your own damn prophecy.
Yeah, I mean, the two people making most of the decisions related to the prophecy were Mace Windu and Yoda, both of whom are not good role models. So,
Oh yeah.
like,
I mean-
Yoda's
Well, Windu would have
philosophical,
been a better
but,
role
like,
model.
But, like,
Somebody
Windu
did
knows
oust
how to
the
whip people
mention.
into shape. That's all he knows how to do.
yeah.
The problem is that it's like Jedi are mentors. They're not parents.
No.
Also, there was also somebody that actually mentioned, like, since Kiadi Mooney is is openly known, like, Anakin could have actually gone to him for advice.
Yeah. Yes, he could have. Except
he
that.
talked to him, and he would have been open about it. Like, this would be
Except there's one problem. There's one problem with that. Kiadi Mundi openly disliked Anakin. Like, openly disliked him. Many of the Jedi and the Jedi Council did not like Anakin. The only
because he was impulsive, and it's like,
Yeah.
What do you okay, here's my question for that.
He's a
What the
fucking
fuck
kid.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you expect from a child who was with a single mother and lived on a desert backwater bullshit planet controlled by the goddamn Hutts and money gambling?
Oh, yeah, and raced pod racers when he was like 8. So,
Yeah,
That was how he
well,
got
that's
his
the thing.
fucking freedom.
He was forced to because he was a fucking slave.
Mm-hmm.
What do you expect from a kid who was a literal slave from birth
yep.
and now has freedom to not be that?
Yep.
Like,
It's also worse because
not
yeah.
hate a kid for being
Yep.
impulsive when that was his backstory.
Oh yeah, they also forget or neglect to remember that he was bullied relentlessly when he was a Padawan. Like other Padawans made fun of him for being a slave. They mocked him and everything. And I'm like, well, no wonder he's got anxiety and grew up to be impulsive.
The dark side.
Yeah, like he got made fun
Turned to
of.
the Sith.
It's funny. You want to know the
The
funny?
Jedi were dicks.
Yeah, you want to know the funniest part about it though is that all those Padawans who talk shit to him, he literally beat their asses routinely in training, which is just another reason they got pissed at him because he was just too good.
Hey, Lavender,
Bullseye.
Hey, Lavender, run faster.
Shut up.
The only members of the Jedi Council who actually liked Anakin are Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Master.
Kit Fisto, who actually did have respect
My
for.
boy Kit. I
Yeah.
love Kit Fisto.
Oh yeah, Kit Fisto
likes Kit.
Kit Fisto openly respected Anakin. Like he's routinely quoted as saying Anakin's the best pilot we have. Like we need to remember that. Let's see other members. There was let's see. I know what's her name? Adigalia had immense respect for Anakin. Shame she got killed pretty early on. And if you don't know who Adigalia is the lady who got rammed by Savage Opress and got, killed by his horns. Like he literally bull charged her.
You know what also sucks?
Mm.
The Kiadi Mundi was pivotal to the Jedi Starfighters.
Yep. It was
like,
at
she was the best pilot.
Yeah, that would be Adi Gallia. Fun fact, if y'all remember the Delta 7 Jedi starfighters, like the red triangles, you can thank Adi Gallia for that. Adi Gallia flew the prototype and actually was the one who told Mace Windu, yeah, we need to mass produce these. They're really good.
Yeah.
I'm often like torn between those and the ones that you use in Episode 3.
Also,
Because
Oh.
the Episode
she
3
may
ones
have
became
also
TIE
had a-
fighters.
No, those were on...
There may have been some sexual tension between her and Mace Windu.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, not Nile, those two fighters in Episode 3, those were actually brand new fighters just for Anakin and Obi-Wan. Those were new prototypes. Most of them, like, for example...
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like they also ran on the
Yeah.
TIE engine.
Yep.
They had twin ion engines.
Yep, and if you, and fun fact for those who don't know, before Anakin got...
TIE stands for?
Yeah, twin ion engine, yes. And here's another fun fact. Before Anakin got his little yellow Jedi Interceptor, he flew a blue Delta 7, like the blue striped. Yeah, guess who he gave that to? Plo Koon. That's the very same Delta 7 Plo Koon is flying when he gets shot down in Episode 3. It's Anakin's old ship. And that's another one. Plo Koon, also great respect for Anakin. But...
He gets shot down.
He was also kind of like a strict uncle, especially when Ahsoka entered the fray.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's
Ahsoka actively went to Plo Koon for a lot of advice.
Because Plo Koon was actually like very like he was stern, but he was always like like he always made sure that this is for your betterment.
Yeah, nobody's coming, sir. What makes you so sure no one's coming to rescue us, Sergeant? We're just clones, sir. We're meant to be expendable. Not to me.
Just what's also interesting, for background, Plo Koon's race, they come from a world where, one, they can't actually breathe oxygen. That's why Plo Koon has the weird face mask and stuff.
Yeah.
Two,
That would
they are
explain it.
they are a very, like, isolated
This one
race.
is a real piece of work.
Like, it's very lonely. Like, even amongst their own people, they are alone. So you can kind of tell why Plo Koon is very much like
Jesus Christ, this
like
map
took
is
very
Sociable?
much interest in. Well, no, not only that, but he took great interest in training.
Yeah, also, fun fact. Let's talk about a shitty Jedi Master, Luminara Unduli. Yeah. So,
her fucking
This is not a name I
Padawan
know.
went totally rogue.
okay, so some things to address. One,
damn.
for one thing, Luminara's...
Padawan goes rogue.
Yeah, here's the things. 3 things about her. Number 1, Luminara literally saw the clones as expendable. She literally just saw them as expendable. She made no effort to rescue them in battle numerous times. She didn't care if they died. So naturally, bitch. Number 2, Barriss Offee, her Padawan, is the one who literally, set up Ahsoka to take the fall for a bombing of the Jedi Temple. And when she was finally caught, she openly said, "You can't see." She was right, but she said, "You can't see what the Jedi are becoming. That's why That's why I did this. You're literally becoming the very monsters you're trying to stop." So yeah, her own Padawan went rogue. And 3, and probably also worth noting, is that she openly first of all, she was one of the first people to blame Ahsoka for the Jedi Temple bombing. And aside to that, she also told, this is only in the books, but
Wait. So, did you just say that, who's this one? Who's this Jedi again?
Barriss Offee
Yeah, the
So,
Padawan.
Offee was
was the Padawan who
she
went...
was one of the first ones.
No, Barriss Offee is Luminara's Padawan.
Luminara.
Yeah.
So Luminara was one of the first ones to point at Ahsoka?
And so, yeah, you want to know who the first one was? Ki-Adi-Mundi. Ki-Adi-Mundi was the first one to point the finger at Ahsoka. The very first one. And despite all of the other Jedi Masters, like Plo Koon, Yoda, Obi-Wan, and all the others saying, there's no way. Like, that's why she left, because they all... Like, even those who believed in her weren't enough to sway the council's decisions. But,
The worst part about it, too, is that it's like that her leaving directly impacted Anakin in becoming Vader.
Yep.
That was actually a major linchpin in why that happened.
And it's why one of my favorite scenes in Rebels is the Season 2 finale. I won't leave you. Not this time. Then you will die. And
the worst part about it is that like the music they used in that was like you could absolutely tell Anakin did not want to do that.
mm-hmm.
He couldn't bear the idea of killing someone who he almost damn well adopted.
Yeah, fun fact about that: there's actually a that scene was actually was edited before the release, because in the original version of the scene, you only hear Matt Lanter's voice for Anakin, and then when he says "you will die," it slips right into Vader's voice, and Vader's voice only, as his eyes turn red. So you hear the whole "then you will die," like as someone says, Anakin retreats into Vader. But there's also another funny thing that I think is interesting, or it's more just another reason why a lot of the Jedi masters suck, is that in the books, Luminara actually openly tells Anakin that not only just like she basically gives him the backhanded compliment that, you know, she says, "You're really good at what you do, but I do wonder if you'd be more restrained if Qui-Gon Jinn had been your master and not Obi-Wan."
That's not okay to say that.
Yeah, it's not okay. And and the thing,
Jesus.
yeah, and here's the thing.
I will say that, like, I will say this: Obi-Wan is probably like the greatest example of what a Jedi Knight should
be. Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, and here's the ironic thing is that Anakin didn't take offense at that to himself. He got pissed because he was like, "Are you making fun of Obi-Wan? Are you insulting my master?" Like, he got pissed at her for that. He's like, "Are you?"
Not for okay. Who the fuck?
Yeah,
is raining
he was
over
like,
there?
"You talking shit about my master?"
It's like, okay, you've given me shit before. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, like
but don't you dare go after Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
That is so me-core too. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me, but the minute you fucking insult anyone I'm close to, I'm caving your fucking face in.
Yeah, there's also the I mean, you don't have to go far. Like, even in like the Kenobi series we got in the final episode, where Obi-Wan apologizes to Anakin, and he tells him with Anakin's voice, "I'm not your failure. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did." Which is basically him saying, "Don't blame yourself. I was too far gone already. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you." Or one of my favorite lines from the Lego Star Wars holiday movie. He goes like, "I hate you, Obi-Wan. Careful, Anakin. Fear leads to anger, and anger leads to hate, and hate leads to... I know what it leads to." He just attacks him. They even have like...
Kirby!
Irby, die.
Damn, we clipped it already?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's still there.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Right in front of you.
Oh yeah, it is heartbreaking, Duke. There's I mean, for those who haven't seen Kenobi, the scene between Anakin and Obi-Wan is heart-wrenching, because Obi-Wan tells him, because "I'm sorry for all of it." Like, he tells him, "I'm sorry for everything that happened, everything I couldn't have stopped." And Anakin tells him, like, well, because it is Anakin talk, he's like, "I'm not your failure." He goes like, "You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Just like I'm going to kill you." And then Obi-Wan tells him, "Then my friend is truly dead." Which is why later on, when Luke says, "I sense the good in my father," Obi-Wan's like, "No, there is no good in him." He's gone.
Also, have you seen the back
He's
of my
too far gone.
Mm-hmm. He's more machine now than man.
Like, have you read the words on the back of my Mac?
What do they say?
Slow ride.
Slow ride. Slow ride. There should be one that says "Take it easy" underneath it.
Honestly, you're the slow ride because you're in a mauler.
Yeah.
Right?
Slow ride. Battlemaster. Take it easy.
You know what? I
85
now have to mention, there's a mod that I found. I'm not sure if it's still functional, but it opened up the mech lab entirely, where you can upgrade the speed of your mechs as well.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm tempted to try that, because I want to see a fucking king crab walking the speed of a Jenner.
With that, you mean with its ass shaking too?
Oh,
With
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, don't.
Second, and
It's twerking its way into
fuck.
the battlefield.
The mechs tend to get
working
yeah,
aggressively at us. Boom! One down.
yeah, slow is Connor's right. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
The ultimate boomer.
Behind
phrase.
us.
Yeah, the
Focus.
ultimate boomer phrase.
I
Yeah.
got it. I got it.
We all turn.
Yeah, there it goes. Bye bye.
Please.
It's funny. So this locust comes up behind us. All 4 assault mechs turn.
What's that? You know, what's that? Yeah, what's that? Wait. What's that quote from? What's that quote from Hellsinger Bridge? Well, that's not fair at all. I'm sorry. We don't give a fuck. And just pump him full of lead.
Alright.
Captain
What I was
Carson.
thinking of is the pilot's thinking, I took a calculated risk.
But I'm bad at math. Man, am I bad at math.
Man, am I bad at math.
The risk I took was calculated. But man, am I bad.
Oh, he's in a grass.
He's in a grasshopper.
Oh, he's in a grasshopper.
He's in a grasshopper.
You run, boy. Here we come, run.
You're not
There he
only
goes,
going
there
to
he
die,
goes.
But you're going to die in
There he goes,
embarrassment.
beautifully as he came.
Yeah, his head popped right
A
off.
single urban mech with an AC-20 BF got domed immediately.
Yeah. There's another Irby mech right over there. It's a whole squad of urban mechs.
How did you take 4 AC-20 hits and not blow up, my dude?
Clan tech.
Didn't all hit?
Yeah,
Oh,
Knights. Yeah,
come
Night Star tech or Night League or Star League tech.
on. Yeah. Lost tech.
Yeah, Lost tech.
Well, that shit's lost forever now because I blew you the fuck up anyway.
Because you blew him away.
Also, yeah, we got a lance that came down behind us.
Call me Breaking Benjamin because I'd be blowing fools away.
Yeah.
I'm heading to the exit.
Call us Katrina Lance, because the government isn't coming.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
yeah,
that's dark.
they call me, yeah, they call me Katrina because the government is not coming.
Oh, that's fucked.
Oh, we have nothing to fear but FEMA itself.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
who's on my back? Who's to my back?
It's a grasshopper. I got it.
No, I was asking which of you is on my back.
There it goes. There goes its head.
Oh, no,
fucking
don't worry.
right.
No, go back. I'll go. I'll run.
Hostile spotted. Engage.
I'll run
Are you
fast.
sure that's a smart
Okay, yeah,
decision?
it's you, Ferrus. I was like, who the heck's coming up behind me?
It's like that. Oh, Nile, what you just said reminded me how I'll have to ask Nixie because she has the quote memorized. But there's a quote in Subnautica where if you go too far off the map, the AI voice in Subnautica says you're going into a dangerous area. Are you sure it's worth risking your life? Like it
Oh,
basically.
yeah. I believe me. I know that one. I do. You go off into the abyss zone or the dead zone. And I think it was like, warning, multiple Leviathan class creatures detected. Are you sure whatever you're doing is worth it?
Yeah, yeah, basically.
The answer is no, it's not worth it.
No, it's not.
Because at that point, there is like a straight drop. There's no hill, there's no incline.
No.
It's a full-on 90-degree angle downward.
Mariana
Because
Trench.
it's nothing
Yeah.
but the abyss.
That moment when you
No, you're not a trench. You're in a volcanic crater.
yeah, that moment when you yeah.
There's only a few dozen
Hey.
of them across the planet. It's 2,000 by 2,000 kilometers.
Yep.
It's rather small compared to the size of the planet.
Yeah.
Hey, hang on, everybody.
Uh-huh.
Turn your eyes to the sky and look.
What?
East.
East? Why?
Maybe southeast.
Okay. What are we looking for?
Look at the sky.
Oh, that moon is very close.
Wow. Taking it from hell, Alvin.
That is a very close moon.
You know, that moon is very close.
For all we know, it's another
This is a nice
planet.
planet.
Oh,
This is a nice planet.
That's
I think
true.
there's
For all we know, we're on the
probably a bunch
moon.
of necromorphs.
yeah. Oh God, please don't do that. That makes me so sad that
Isaac,
we're never
take us
What?
home.
we're never gonna get a Dead Space 4, and we're never gonna get the end of that story.
Well, the good news is we're at least going to get Callisto Protocol.
Also, just
Also,
hot
it's
take,
gonna
yeah.
be a remake of 2.
Yeah, just hot take here. This is just a hot take here. The necromorph idea is good, but was kind of wasted, I think, with the Dead Space series. Because the problem is that when Dead Space decided to go more action-centric, we lost a lot of that. It doesn't matter how cool the necromorph idea is, it's kind of lost when the game...
Kill it easy.
Also, fun fact, you guys want to know why Dead Space 3 was so shit? Okay.
They were sabotaged.
But here's what happened. Dead Space 1, huge success, very well done. They were told by I think it's EA, by their corporate overlords, like, okay, make it more action centric, and you need to sell twice as many copies as the first game, which they did. And then they were like, yeah, nice job. And then they were like, hey, nice job with Dead Space 2. Now Dead Space 3 needs to be even more action centric, and you need to sell 4 times as many this time.
We got another ton of AMS ammo.
But yeah, Nile, what was aside from EA, basically, because EA, what else was there sabotaged with the game?
Call of Duty.
Oh, right. That's right. Forgot about that.
Like,
Wait, why is it
genuinely.
insufficient salvage shares?
Because
It's
I
really
don't know.
funny.
But it's not letting me continue
I can't
forward
get off
now.
this screen, apparently.
Yeah, we're pinned in because we have negative salvage shares now.
We should be good now.
Nope.
Nope. We're stuck.
No, yeah, I'm actively stuck on this fucking menu. Wow, this game is broken.
Yeah, it's not good.
This game is. Yeah. Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to leave. I'll have to leave the game to come back because I actually can't get out of the.
Go ahead. It's all right.
Yeah,
I'll jump to some. I gotta jump to some areas.
Wow, that doesn't.
I can't even disconnect without. Okay,
Why the fuck? Why the fuck is that not linked to the player of the match?
I have no idea.
Why is that individual?
Well, the thing is, it was before.
No, it's never been that way for me.
This thing is buggy as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but then it just decided to disconnect from.
It's funny. Like, isn't it weird that again we don't?
Shit, that's right. Nishio makes an excellent point.
What? Oh yeah, I was about to mention Titanfall. Yeah, Titanfall 2 was literally released like in October when Call of Duty was coming out, despite Respawn saying, "Look, a new Call of Duty game's coming out. Can we not delay?" And they were told, "No, put the game out now." Which, yeah, nice.
Please let us delay.
Yeah, nice job, morons.
They said, "No, we have to compete."
Yeah, which it was never going to compete. It's kind of look. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good your product is. You also need to worry about when you're releasing it. Because, case in point, who's seen Treasure Planet, the Disney movie?
Oh gosh, Treasure Planet was.
It's good.
The entirety of marketing.
Yeah, but it's not just that. Do you know what else was coming out the same time it was? I'll give you a hint.
It was literally the.
Harry Potter: Prisoner of Azkaban was coming out.
Well, not only that, but it was literally the day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was the day before Thanksgiving. Yeah, like.
Who the hell's going to be out at the movies?
That reminds me. Yeah. That reminds me of a joke. Who I'm sure someone's heard this one before. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all the Jews were at the movies.
Oh no.
That's a Jeff Dunham bit.
That's a bit.
That's terrible.
That's a bit spicy, man.
Well, because
terrible.
Yeah, no, because Jewish people don't celebrate Christmas.
I know. That's literally
That's the joke.
So funny.
You're gonna need to invite me back, sir.
I will.
It just completely catches you off guard, is what it is.
Yeah.
You're just like, wait a minute,
Please,
what?
Please reinvite us.
Got it. And
I'm relaunching now.
there we go. But yeah, so like again, location and timing are everything when you release something. It doesn't matter how good the product is. Which also, again, just another personal opinion here. I like Dead Space as much as the next guy, but why are we remaking Dead Space 1 exactly when the game hasn't?
Because Dead Space 1 still plays kind of like ass on PC.
That's true.
It was not optimized for PC in any capacity. The controls are not that good with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that game, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I enjoy Dead Space 3 more than I do Dead Space 1. And that's purely because the way that story went, it made sense.
Yep.
Like,
Dead Space 2 was better constructed.
well, Dead Space. Well, okay, so Dead Space has what I call the Alienator syndrome, where it's Alien and Terminator. The first one's a classic and staple of the franchise. The second one is the best in the franchise. The third one is pretty damn good, but it cannot and will never hold a candle to the first two because it gets unnecessary hate for one reason or another.
Fair.
I understand people getting mad at how it got a bit more quote-unquote actiony, but it's like, play that at higher difficulties. You will not say that.
Yeah.
The real horror comes from when your weapons start doing not enough damage. It just so happens that it's not that hard to make an actual fucking weapon.
Yeah, Talsetti's over here.
Reminder that I built myself a weapon that I call the Bapper. It is a seeker rifle over weapon with a shotgun under weapon for lead sweeping. It one taps anything it touches.
You know what
until you get to the blackened enemy, then it two taps them. But my point stands.
Yeah. Also, Nile. Somebody. It's funny. I actually saw someone do a review of Dead Space 2, and like to start the review, they showed like the EA symbol, and it says EA. Bang! Pew pew! Like with the foam finger from Dead Space 2. Yeah. Bang! Pew pew! Like, so for those who don't...
EA Sports, what a shame.
Yeah, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah, what a shame. So for those who don't know, and if I'm wrong, Nile can correct me, in both Dead Space 1, 2, and 3, one of the unlocks you can get is the foam finger. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's a sports foam finger, and it has two firing modes, bang and pew pew. And literally Isaac or whoever's using it will openly say, bang, 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 whenever they use...
only in Dead Space 2 and 3.
Aww.
I don't think that was a thing in Dead Space 1 because Isaac didn't have a voice in Dead Space.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, it's basically it's like playing pretend, and it literally looks like you just shot a necromorph with a shotgun every time it goes off.
They literally
off.
did.
Yeah. Bang! Pew, 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 pew! It's just...
Insta-give gun is what it is.
Mm.
Wait, hang on. Hang on.
Yes?
Okay, no, it wasn't. It was kind of the same weapon, but not really. So in Dead Space 2, it was called the hand cannon, which is a foam finger, and it's you know it's like doing the finger gun pose.
Yeah.
But in Dead Space 3, it was called the devil horns.
Oh yeah, because it has the rock and roll horns.
Yes, it has the rock and roll finger pose now at that time, yeah. because and the reason why is because in Dead Space 2 you have an over and an under weapon, so it had two different firing modes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, EA Sports. What a shame. What a shame. Was that, wait, is it JC Denton who says that? What a shame.
Shame.
Yeah, he was a good man. What a shame. What a rotten way to die. You gotta do the lip smack. What a rotten way to die.
Yeah. What a shame. He's a good man.
What a rotten way to die. I swear. Fun fact, by the way, J.C. Denton's voice actor has from that game has openly said that if they ever do a remake or a reimagining of Deus Ex, he's in 100%. Like, he's more than willing to do it. Also, in other news about nerds doing nerd things, for those who don't know, breaking news, Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Superman, a.k.a. Geralt of Rivia, Henry Cavill is a giant fucking nerd, for those who don't know that.
Okay,
yeah,
so the fact that that's probably the reason why he played in The Witcher, honestly.
I think he's done streams, or he's made
yes,
videos
he has.
on Instagram of him painting his fucking Warhammer.
Yes, he runs a Warhammer 40k custodian army, and the other funny thing about it is that
he runs custodians?
Yeah, he runs custodians.
Yeah, he runs custodians.
Now,
that's actually kind of a surprise.
But here's the more interesting thing. So, for those who don't know, Henry Cavill will not be playing Geralt of Rivia in Season 4 of The Witcher. Instead, they tapped Liam Hemsworth's brother. Chris Hemsworth's brother. But as to why, here's the reason why. Henry Cavill was quoted as saying back when The Witcher started, Henry Cavill said that he loved the series and he would go as many seasons as they want as Geralt, so long as they wrote good stories and they did right by what the author created. Here's the problem. Here's the problem.
Whoa.
Yeah, here's the thing. Cavill didn't say anything, but people have done the digging and found out that majority of the writers and the people on board with like the bigwigs who were behind the Witcher series, either have never played or downright hate the games. They have no interest in the game. Why?
It's pretty fucking funny considering the writer of those books originally had a falling out with the people who did the first game.
Yep.
But eventually made up and is now part of the writing team for the games.
No.
The games are now canon.
Well, sort of. He's like he didn't forgive him because he literally like
That's not what I read.
Oh, because you might be getting the two people confusing because there's two stories. There's the Metro 2033 author and there's the Witcher author, and both of them had very different outcomes.
Very different outcomes.
So here's what happened. This again, it might be different now, but back when it first started, the Witcher books were always really popular in Eastern Europe, but they never really, they weren't doing a lot of waves over in the rest of the world. So when CD Projekt Red came to the author of The Witcher and was like, hey, we want to make your book into a game. We want to make a Witcher video game. How much do we have to how much of a cut do you want? He told them to their faces, I don't want anything. You're not going to be able to make this into a game. He goes, you will not be able to make it into a game. The world is too in-depth. The stories are that you won't be able to make a fun game out of this. I don't want anything because y'all aren't going to succeed. Turns out they did. And then when
people loved it.
Yeah, and then when he came for his money, CD Projekt Red's lawyers were like, you said not to give you anything. Because, literally, he signed a document saying he didn't want anything. So, he was pissed that CD Projekt Red was making all that money, and he was getting...
He fucked himself over then. I have no sympathy for the dumbass at
Yeah.
that point. I'm sorry. No sympathy for you, my friend.
Yeah.
That's your own fault, you crotchety old bastard. That's your own
Yep.
damn fault.
Now, here's where it gets interesting, though. Let's talk about the Metro 2033 author, because this is cool. So, with Metro... Which, by the way, Metro is a great series of games. When the Metro director was approached, or the author was approached, they were like, hey, we want to make Metro 2033 into a game. And his response was, okay, which one? Because I've written 2 books. And they're like, well, we want to make one based off the first book, and if that's successful, we'll make a sequel. And he told them, he's like, okay, I only have 2 things that I want done. 1, I want to look at the script before you make it into a game. And 2, I want to be part of the creative directory for the game. Like he said, I want to... Yeah, the author of The Witcher clearly did not ever play, I don't know, Baldur's Gate? Yeah.
I've played Baldur's Gate. Holy shit, that world's sprawling.
But...
but
it's old man.
So the Metro author has been a creative consultant for every Metro game that has come out. Heck, Metro Exodus, the game, he added I think they said about 10% of the story for Metro Exodus. He personally helped them make. So he's had a lot of say in that. And heck, Metro they've said people have approached him with a movie idea to make Metro into a movie. And it's also funny because that guy, I think, now lives in the United States. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Made enough to move out of Eastern Europe.
Of the area he lived in. Yeah, it's probably...
Ooh, a hero marauder. Among the mercenaries of the Inner Sphere, none are more mysterious than the one that can only be identified as the Bounty Hunter.
Holy shit, the Bounty Hunter?
Appearing only in a distinct green full-body power armor that obscures their true identity, the Bounty Hunter has bested the most elite mech warriors throughout the Inner Sphere for nearly 100 years, leading some to believe that the Hunter is not an individual, but an identity passed from one Bounty Hunter to the next. After besting Natasha Kerensky and stealing her Marauder during the Merrick Civil War, the Bounty Hunter made a number of modifications throughout the years, with this Bounty Hunter 2 appearing as the second major overhaul since originally taking the Black Widow's former mech back in 2014.
Yeah, this is... Oh, man.
Okay, Zaruk?
Yeah?
The Bounty Hunter is basically a Battletech's version of the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Really now?
Yes.
Yeah. You seem like a good fellow. I'd hate to kill you. You seem like a good fellow. I'd hate to die.
Also, Connor, after stream, send me information about that movie.
Let's see. All right.
Yeah.
So who wanted it?
Me.
Oh, which one?
The Marauder.
Me.
MAD.
Also-
Fighting over
yeah.
that one. I don't think
Yeah,
I found that one
Marauder.
in my file. I don't think I have anyway.
All right.
The bounty hunter is really famous.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to strip the parts off of our... Yeah,
I'm gonna need the re-invite though.
I sent you one. There you go.
Um,
All right, let me strip the parts off of the current
well, it
Marauders.
didn't come in because I was alt F4ing the game.
Yeah. All right.
There was no other way out.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do some work on this Marauder then. I was about to say they said green power armor. I'm like, what is this? Boba Fett and Master Chief's weird son or something?
No.
You're right.
Clearly that would be the Night Stalker because it's in the fucking pose already.
That's
Okay, hang on. It's already got a Gauss rifle.
yeah, it
This thing
does.
already has a Gauss rifle. Well, damn.
So,
I don't have to do a damn thing to it.
yeah, no, the Marauder is the bounty hunter is great. No, but
Yeah, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like,
through-
what do I do?
Yeah, go ahead, Ferrus.
This is literally
You're
exactly
not
what I
that
would
far-
want.
You're not that far off to who the bounty hunter is.
Oh yeah.
Like, throughout the entire history, throughout all the the bounty hunter's been a long while character. Never revealed. It's always been like a mysterious thing. I think it actually is just like literally somebody always takes up the mantle of it because there's also been a female bounty hunter.
Yeah, there's been male bounty hunters, female bounty hunters.
There's been
It's a
group of
title.
bounty hunters and then one bounty hunter.
That-
The
you know-
bounty hunter bought a company.
All right, you know who that reminds me of? Sorry, hold on. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Where is it? I've got it right here. Hold on a sec. Let me, while we're going to the next location, where is it? Here it is.
Power armor is like
Let me do this real
power
quick.
armor in Battletech is like different.
I think this calls for a little history lesson.
There we go.
Wait,
So,
power armor and elemental armor aren't the same thing?
So, now that I had to redeem my own little history lesson with Zaruk thing, you guys reminded me. Who here has heard the name Magoichi Saika before?
No.
Okay, so Magoichi Saika is the family name. Saika or Saika Magoichi, depending on how you pronounce it. Magoichi Saika is the name given to the leader of the Saika mercenaries throughout the Sengoku Judai period of Japan. No one knows, again, the name's been passed down, and it has been either a man, a woman, anyone. Oh, yeah, did I also forget to mention that the Saika clan were the ones who literally almost assassinated Nobunaga? Like, if you go and read the story about Nobunaga's, where he took like 2 shots to this armor from an arquebus, yeah, that was a Saika ninja.
That was the Saika?
That was the Saika.
Who fired that shot?
That was a Saika clan member. Yes, yeah,
Oh,
that was them. And Magoichi Saika. Again, Magoichi is the name just given to whoever the leader of the Saika faction, the Saika clan is, which is why in Samurai Warriors, it's a dude with like with a bayoneted arquebus who acts like a smooth, like cowboy guy. And in Sengoku Basara, it's a woman who has literally has a leg strap with 6 revolvers in it. So she could pull one out whenever she runs out of ammo on the first one. And if you don't know what Sengoku Basara is, it's basically Samurai Warriors meets a little bit of Dragon Ball Z because of how crazy all the shit is. Because Magoichi Saika, how she has, like I said, she has like a spinning leg strap full of revolvers. She's got a shotgun, she's got a machine gun, and she's got a rocket launcher, all of which she can use to kill mooks.
Hold up. Rocket launcher.
Yeah. Again, like I said, history be damned.
It's a fake Grand Order character.
Say again?
It's a fake Grand Order character. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, right? There's also some other examples.
Next
In
Gouda event character.
For example, in Samurai Warriors, Tokugawa Ieyasu is like, this old guy who's been around since the beginning and has that weird, spear javelin that he fights with. In Sengoku Basara, he's a young guy voiced by Liam O'Brien who fights with his bare hands and literally punches people. Even has a hoodie that he pulls up like a boxer before he goes and starts beating people down. Even is quoted as saying, I love his line, and when it's delivered by Liam O'Brien, he goes, "I stand unarmed to offer a challenge so that we may never again have to fight our brothers." And it literally says, his thing is Tokugawa Ieyasu in it to win it, is his description. And of course, of course, because we have to get him in there, Johnny Young Bosch is in the series.
Fuck yes!
And Johnny Young
My
Bosch,
boy!
yeah, and Johnny Young Bosch voices Sanada Yukimura because, of course, he does. Like the most recognizable character. And
Sanada stands.
yeah, and for example, in Samurai Warriors, everyone knows about Sanada. Like, yeah, it's like I did a whole thing on Spirit of Sanada. In Sengoku Basara, Sanada Yukimura dual wields spears, 2 of them at once, and literally like has a rivalry with Date Masamune, which he never had in real life. And Date Masamune is this smooth, well, again, he's one-eyed like the real guy, smooth, blue-armored wearing dude who fights with 6 katanas at once by holding them between his fingers like claws.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, okay.
Sengoku's Basara.
Yeah, Sengoku Basara, yeah.
Weeberine.
Mm-hmm.
Zaruk, I gotta remind you of the timer.
Yeah, I know. There's also, we also have, I'm trying to think of another good one. Vic Mignogna is also in the series. He plays, if you watch the anime, he voices Akechi Mitsuhide, and then later voices Tenkai, who's like the undercover version of him. And he is like, look, I never thought I could hear Vic Mignogna do a creepy-ass voice, but no.
He's always been good at that kind of like,
yeah.
that kind of voice, though.
But, like, literally the first thing you hear him say, like, the only way to fight Tenkai in the only version of Sengoku Basara we got here in the West is you have to follow him. And not only does the landscape change completely, as does the music, but you literally fight him in a field with, like, these gases coming out of these pots that literally rust off your armor. So you're literally losing health while you're fighting him. And literally, the first thing he says, well, what do we have here? And he dual wields scythes as a weapon. Like, he is, like, creepy. And then, of course, we have, I don't remember, Ready Up, Lavender. This is our last mission. I don't remember his name, but I know he's a good actor. Let's see, Ishida Mitsunari, who's basically, Tokugawa Ieyasu's rival, is, oh gosh, I wish I could remember his,
Heckin' the lance needs a refit.
I got it. Yeah, I fixed it. I wish I could remember his name, but he's a really good actor. And again, when you put him up with Liam O'Brien, who's playing Tokugawa Ieyasu, they work so well together. Hold on, I need to look that up now. Hold on, while we're waiting for Nile. Let's see.
Oh, I thought I read it up.
Yeah, I had to move the timeline because Lavender decided right now to make the modifications.
No, I made them before.
Oh.
I just hadn't switched the mechs.
Let's see.
Local municipalities are being threatened by hostile forces. The local militia is attempting to keep the
Right.
All right, so
Jet button.
yeah, let's see. So Ishida Mitsunari.
Ow.
Yep, we're going to we got to
You just
defend.
slammed into me.
That was
Nile.
me. I told you, it's
Be a little
behind
more
us.
careful,
You
please.
didn't turn
Oh,
around.
just
no,
got
it's
this.
behind us.
Yeah, be more careful now. I just got this thing.
Oh, okay. So in the Sengoku Basara game we got here in the West, Ishida Mitsunari is voiced by Troy Baker. So no wonder he bounces off him so well. And also in the English dub of the show that came out in 2016, it's Matt Mercer. So
Of course it's Matt Mercer.
of course it's Matt
Hey,
Mercer.
You know, given his...
Matt
I
Mercer.
just noticed something.
What?
The Night Star from behind is actually really similar to the rear.
Similar
rear
to.
profile is super similar to that of a Marauder.
Are you staring at the asses of mechs?
No, I'm looking at the silhouette.
you
The difference
not?
is the arms. Your arms stick straight out. Mine hang down.
You know, if
I just realized everybody
I'm-
else is in a walker.
yeah, I was about to say if that if you're having trouble
Wait a minute.
if you're having trouble
You're right. Everyone's in a chicken walker, but you.
yeah.
Like, what? I'm faster than everybody.
No, not anymore.
Oh yeah, no, you're in a medium mech.
Medium. Excuse you.
You're in a heavy.
It's like I heard someone say once when
Okay,
I
why the fuck
yeah.
is this thing still going 48?
It's like I said when I showed someone the Night Star, I always love when I can make this joke. The guy I showed the Night Star to a friend of mine. He goes like, He goes, so both of those arms angled forward. He goes, like, have Gauss rifles in them. I'm like, yep. He goes, nice. He goes, full out, ready to go. And I'm like, yeah, they've been, he goes, unfortunately, and I told him, I was like, unfortunately, they've been erect like that for longer than 4 hours, and the doctors don't know what to do. So.
Got a crab and a black knight.
Yeah, here they come.
Ooh, a black knight.
Okay.
Give me the black knight. I want that.
I need about 10 seconds.
Are we actually gonna pick like?
I can't believe you have a refractory period. Come on.
Okay, good.
Having fun with that marauder there, are we?
Oh boy, am I.
This is almost as excited as Lavender got when we got the Atlas for the first time.
Oh, did we shield it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Aim for the head.
No. Aim for the cockpit or the legs.
Yeah.
Recommended
Aim
legs.
for the head.
Or aim for the head. Yeah.
I can't hit that. I can't quite hit that.
That sounds to me like a personal problem. Work on your aim.
That's a you problem.
No, it's. I don't have a line of. I don't have a shot. I don't have.
That's
a shot.
that's an ish you, not an ish me.
Damn it!
Got it.
Yeah, dead.
Did we see T?
Good. We're done.
No, that's the cockpit.
Oh, behind us.
Also, you could thank my friend. You could thank Azibo for that quote of that sounds like an ish you, not an ish me.
I was saying that before.
It was before. Well,
Ishtar. I hear those men are pawns.
all right. Can I
Oh, it's a hatchet man.
You made a mention of it earlier, Nile, so I'm just gonna come out and say it. Hot take. I think Fate Grand Order is literally too. It's literally too over. Is like literally up its own ass for its own good. It is too complicated.
Well, no, you're correct.
Okay.
You're absolutely correct. They do everything they do because they know they can get away with it.
I mean, if you just wanted to do like a story about the reincarnated knights,
yeah,
reincarnated figures and mythological people, that'd be cool. But like, hey, you got all this weird story stuff.
Oh no! No! Then you're going with like Fate Grand Order specifically. No, I meant like not from a writing perspective. I was meaning like from like it claiming that it's a video game.
Ah.
It's not.
It's not.
Also,
like Fate in general is actually pretty good. It's just the unfortunate thing that it's like now Fate Grand Order has literally put it in a position where it is how people get into the series, which is unfortunate. But at the same time,
holy shit! Somehow the only damage I've gotten so far is on my rear right torso,
dropship,
and my cockpit. How?
Wolverine on the east.
Where the hell are these shells coming from?
Grasshopper.
We did just have a dropship come down.
And Marauder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, okay. Now I see that. Okay. Another Marauder.
Yep. And we've already.
We're the opponent.
Our battle will be legendary.
Also, that's a Wolverine over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I said Wolverine in the east.
Wolverine directly due east of my position.
Grasshopper directly to who is that? Oh no, that's Ferrus. You're the only one not
yeah,
not
he's
Ferrus.
into my legs.
Fuck you. That is dead.
Watch it. Turn around, Lavender. The Wolverine's right behind you.
Oh, I was already engaging it.
Oh. Now it's dead. I just blew its head off. It's dead.
Thank you. Oh, that's an Igor.
Yeah. When your head don't work like it used to before.
Watch it.
Actually, that's actually a fun fact about the Hatchet Man. Its head is detachable.
Detachable?
Why?
Wait. It's got a full head
That's the entire ejection system.
Oh.
Its fucking head.
Oh, it's a shit. It's a full head ejection. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so
That's a that
sounds really lewd.
Yeah, Ferrus Lavender. That's Ferrus Lavender. That's just Ferrus Lavender. That's disgusting. Keep it to yourselves. That's disgusting. It's like that joke from Mobile Suit Gundam Abridged. Amuro, get back to White Base. We'll all have a chance to nail Char another time. Sir, that's disgusting. Trying to think of some other.
Sonica goes, so no head?
So no head? Yeah. So no head?
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Hunchback. Careful. It's got an AC-10.
That's a 4H. Oof.
I can't put her
Ooh.
into the Axeman.
Got him.
Which is a heavy instead of a medium.
Medium.
And also
Yeah.
they strap an AC-20 on it because.
Oh, we're done
why not?
already, huh?
Yeah.
Because you
Wow,
have the
that was
tonnage
short.
now.
Yeah. Well, how many heads did we pop?
A lot.
Yeah.
was
It's a question of how
lot
many
shorter
can we
than I
come
thought it'd
back
be.
home with.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do we have a Black Knight already?
Yes, we have a Black Knight. We have a Black Knight in storage.
Alright.
Are we picking like? Are we picking our favorite? Are we like now moving down a category?
No.
Now that we have our favorite assault mechs, we're now picking up the lighter ones that we like.
There's a lot of good stuff in here.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an ER large.
Yeah. Oh, it is?
Tier 0, but it's
Got it.
still an ER large. Also, 2 tons of streak. Damn.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to... let me just check if there's... well, we don't have a lot of money to work with, so it wouldn't matter if there was a legend mech around. We'll have to call it here. I'll do a job on the side and get some money, so we have some money to work with. Because we do have to go... that's what I'm calling it now, legend hunting, to find all these, like, the rare stuff. Let's
Hero hunting.
Yeah, that works too. That sounds bad though. That sounds evil. Hero hunting.
Well, what are we hunting for? Heroes, so we can get.
Well,
them.
technically, we're just finding their mechs. The heroes are either dead or apparently left the keys in it. So.
Or turned them over.
That too, I guess. Why would you turn?
They either died or retired.
Yeah. Let's see.
Or sold it.
Why would you throw away a perfectly good mech?
Especially when it can help fund your retirement.
Yeah.
So you can live a nice life.
Yeah, Duke's right. Steal them. Steal them. I mean, to be fair, do you not know how many mechs we have in our museum at this point? Hold on. I have to check. How many do we have in the museum? Let me put everything in now remember, and we're only counting the hero mech, so give me a second. Let's see. 1 2
Zaruk, you're gonna need to see this.
What? What's funny? What?
I'm gonna put it in the memes area in the server.
Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 and 33. We have 33 hero mechs in our museum. Also, what is this? Let me see this thing real quick. Because now you got me in. Yeah, you have me intrigued.
Duke. Oh my god, Duke.
Oh gosh. Hold on. every Gundam fighter knows that means death.
Wait, what?
You know you're
No, check the meme section of the Discord.
You know you're disqualified when you hear that.
Yeah, you're disqualified when you hear that. Might as well just put your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye. Fun fact, actually, there you are, you stinking Mildred. Oh, fun fact. That reminds me.
Did you see what Duke put in chat though?
Oh wait, I've got two things. One
More thing, a meme.
Yeah. All right. First,
meme of my own.
One. Do not disrespect the rule of dibs. The rule of dibs has been a time-honored tradition ever since Julius Caesar walked into the city of Rome and said dibs. Yeah, how'd that work out for him? Oh yeah, he got stabbed by about like 30 different dudes. So whatever. And the second thing is funny thing, Nile. I actually have that. What you posted, I have that as a bit redeem. If you look at my bits, that's actually one of my bit redeems. If you look, I actually have it. Stop playing that music. Yeah, like I have that exact thing as a bit redeem. I'm hoping someone redeems it at some point, but yeah.
Which one?
No, the thing Nile posted, the meme on the Discord, I have that.
Oh.
Yeah, I have that as a bit redeem.
Holy shit, John.
Wait, let me see this. Let's see.
Nah, they all just called dibs on Caesar's organ.
See, dibs. No. Do you get?
Josiah?
No. Don't you guys know? Hold on. Don't you guys know that the assassination of Julius Caesar's... Oh, yeah, there it is on my stream. Endermine closed with an awesome power! Its burning grip tells me to defeat you. Take this, my love, my anger, and all of my sorrow! I love that.
I just want like you just imagine like the King of Hearts.
Yeah. But here's the thing. The assassination of Julius Caesar is basically the embodiment of the worst group project ever, because 70 guys committed to it. Only 15 of them went through with the act, and about 20 plus of them went through with the act, and only one of them was fatal. so yeah, it's the ultimate group project where like it's one person who carries all of the weight. Because yeah, fun fact, they have going off the stuff we know and off records, it is basically most anatomy experts say that if Brutus hadn't stabbed him, he would have survived all of those injuries.
Jesus.
Yeah, like he got stabbed a ton, but he'd been.
Y'all suck at this.
Yeah, they suck at that. He'd been resisting, so if Brutus hadn't stabbed him and they just left him for dead, he could have been he probably would have been out for a while, considering how much blood he lost. But he would have lived.
He might have been able to survive.
Yeah, but then Brutus came in and just and shivved his heart. So yeah, hold on.
Just do it correctly.
Yeah, don't half-ass a job. Hold on, what's the quote about? Hold on, let me look up the quote.
Is it the Shakespeare quote?
No, it's about the group project thing. Yeah, around 60 people agreed to stab Julius Caesar. At the end of it, Caesar's body only had 23 stab wounds. Even back then, not all the members for a group project did their part. Yeah, someone says Julius Caesar's assassination was the last time everyone in a group project did their part. Apart from the fact that 60 people agreed to stab him and he only had 23 stab wounds, one of which was fatal. Sounds about right. Gotta love group projects.
Nice to know things haven't changed.
Yeah, 23 stab wounds. Didn't want to give him a chance, did you? I love. Yeah, 23 stab wounds.
Also, John. You say that one, but that's
Shining
not the most
melodrama.
melodramatic one.
No, the most melodramatic thing from G Gundam is how they kill the Devil Gundam at the end. I even made a joke about it in my stream yesterday.
I was gonna mention
was
that
that
one.
move called again?
How to be homoerotic but straight as fuck all at once.
Yeah, because the final move that Domon and Rain use together to kill the Devil Gundam is Erupting Burning Finger Sekiha Love Tenkyo Ken. That is literally the full name of the move. And that's what kills
they hold hands and everyone.
Yes, they hold hands too and kill the thing.
The male and female lead hold hands.
Yeah. Yep.
He finally grows out. He finally realizes.
Even though that I say that Allenby is usually more of a female lead than Rain is.
Yeah.
Just they make a cream for that.
Yeah, make a cream for that. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there. That's a game.
Okay, we peaked for tonight.
We peaked.
We peaked tonight.
Yeah. I wonder what new adventures await us. You peaked. Huh? You peaked. But I get a lot stronger, right? Yeah, but no.
Yes, but it's not as entertaining.
Well, what's that quote from that movie? Well, yes, but actually no.
The quote is actually good guess, but actually no.
Yeah, good guess, but no.
Good guess, actually no.
Yeah, it's. I swear the it's actually funny. I told this to my best friend. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Think about it. I told this to my best friend. I was like, it is amazing that you can find out how much of a nerd someone is just by saying a few lines from a popular abridged series or something. So if, for example, if I say, well, let me give you an example. So if I say, that's not fair at all. I'm sorry.
We don't
give a fuck.
shit.
We don't give a fuck. There's that. There's let's see, I'm trying to think of some other ones. He goes, I'm gone for only a day, and now that I'm back, he goes, the Nazis are invading.
Well,
the Catholics are crusading. Well, the Nazis are invading. Or my favorite,
Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson.
I haven't seen you in a few days, but it's felt like years.
Yeah, or my favorite line from the series, from that whole abridged series. He goes, where did you find a Nazi werewolf? Where did you find Dracula? He goes, in a basement. How poetic. We found a werewolf in an attic. We find lots of things in attics, actually. Holy shit. He goes, I meant antiques. The Juden were the Führer's obsession, not mine. And frankly, I'm insulted by the insinuation. They even have a bit.
Oh, and then there was the other one. Like the Parliament building burned to the ground.
Oh,
Big
what the-
Ben
yeah.
toppled.
What about the Holocaust Museum? Leave that be.
Leave that be.
No one
will deny
No
what we
one will deny what we did. And how about London Bridge? Yeah. London Bridge is falling down. Look, if you get there first, you can burn it down and you can sing the song.
Sing the song. And then later on,
Yeah, later.
They sing it, don't
such a
they?
good day.
Yeah, no,
We even got to sing the song.
yeah, and it's funny because at the British command headquarters, they're like, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge
fair
is,
lady.
yeah, London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady, what do we do? It's a, they even have a,
I still say that is the best abridged series to date.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
gosh.
It is unironically hilarious.
You want to know something really funny, though? Is that, so, get this. So, you know, DBZ Abridged was very popular. And during the time where Hellsinger Abridged was being made, you know, they were also doing Attack on Titan Abridged. But Toei, or whoever owned Attack on Titan, came in and banhammered that. Funny thing, though, Akira Toriyama and some high-ranking DBZ people from Toei have come forward and said, had it not been, like, the surge in Dragon Ball's popularity is because of Team 4-Star. Had they not, like, so in a weird way, had the Attack on Titan people just left well enough alone, then it probably would have done, I mean, well, to be fair, I think Attack on Titan's garbage. Sue me.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Sue me.
Attack on Titan's also inherently insanely racist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found
Also
that out
fascist.
recently. Yeah, it's like,
Supremely fascist.
great, now we have even less reason to like it.
And here's a fun little fact for you guys, because I love this fact and I think it's amazing. So my girlfriend and I have been watching Sailor
How does
Moon.
that go again? How does that line from JonTron go again?
What? Which one?
Well, now we have no problems hating her.
Yeah.
Well, now we have no problems hating it.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
So my girlfriend and I have been watching no, it hasn't. But my girlfriend and I have been watching Sailor Moon Crystal lately, and my girlfriend has had to explain to me that not only is the author of Sailor Moon, she's married to the author who writes Hunter x Hunter, but because that mangaka constantly suffers burnout, she herself has actually wrote parts of Hunter x Hunter while he's been recovering. And my girlfriend told me that she's got, what was it, babe, 3 doctorates? Like the mangaka for Sailor Moon has I think has 2 or 3 doctorates. So like she could have done anything she wanted, and she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna write a classic manga."
I'm gonna do manga instead.
And I'll be real, if you go back and watch watch Sailor Moon, there's a lot of stuff that kind of slipped under the radar back then. But I think the one thing my girlfriend and I agreed on, though, is that if you go back and watch, for those who don't know, Sailor Moon Crystal is like basically think of it as like HD Sailor Moon. Basically, it's a remake or a reimagining. And here's
it's more manga oriented.
Yeah.
Because a lot of anime back then, there were a fuckload of fillers because they were waiting
Yep.
for the manga to update, and
Yep.
there was also just a lot of localizations just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Tokyo
Yeah,
Mew
it's
got
why
remade
everybody
recently too.
Yeah.
Makes fun of Dragon Ball
Brock's
Z.
Jelly Donuts.
Shut up.
Not that kind.
Not that kind,
Not that
but yeah.
kind, but
Oh,
yes.
man, I love
Also,
these
I can
donuts.
make those.
Jellyfill are my favorite kind.
But here's the thing about Sailor Moon. So Sailor Moon Crystal's first 2 seasons were done in a very different art style, a very more like 3D-esque art style that the mangaka herself approved of and actually said that she liked it, but the fan backlash against it was so immense that they changed it for the later seasons. And I'll be the first to say, I fucking hate that. Because you want to know the other reason why? Here's the thing. So Sailor Moon Crystal's 3rd and 4th season didn't cause nearly as many waves with people because when they changed the art style, well, they didn't do any merchandising stuff. Seasons 1 and 2, despite the art style, had a ton of merchandising attached to it. And let's be real, I'm sorry if you're a big anime or manga fan, but I'm gonna break it to you now. It doesn't matter how good the series is. It doesn't matter how well written it is. It doesn't matter how cool the action is. Merchandise, at the end of the day, is what keeps a lot of those things going. So
That's why Gundam survived for since the 1960s.
Kill 'em. What was it? Lavender. Kill 'em all. What's his name? The Gundam.
Kill 'em all Tomino.
Yeah, Kill 'em all Tomino. Yeah. So there's that. Also, tied with that, I actually didn't know this, but I think it's very interesting. I think I'm going to out myself here. Who's seen or at least knows about Monster Musume?
I do.
I mean, wait. Monster Musume or Monster Girl Quest? I just need to clarify which one. Many people get those two confused.
No, the one with Centaurea, Racnera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I know of it. Yes.
Okay. So. This has actually been something interesting. A lot of people have wondered that why did it never get a second season of the anime? Because it was massively successful for obvious reasons. The merchandise was also successful, and the manga has been going on. The manga's been going on for a while. So people were asking, why didn't it get a second season? Simple, because the mangaka was actually at the same time he was writing 2 other manga. One of which has continued and got a first season of its own anime, Monster Girl Doctor. He wrote that too. But then there was also 12.
Yeah, you know what? It lines up.
Yeah, and then but he also wrote one called 12 Beasts. 12 Beast, which the problem with that one was that literally it was recent actually. He came out and said that he was discontinuing that one, mainly because that he just couldn't be motivated enough to work on it, and that it just, again, he wasn't happy with it. So people are saying, oh, well, maybe now we'll get that second season of the anime. No, you won't. Because the thing is, this is a crazy ass theory, but I do think it holds some weight. Does anyone remember when that straight up porn show that was about like what huh?
Which one?
The one, like the interview with the one where like the guys went around and judged the harem monster girls.
Interspecies reviewers.
Thank you.
Literally reviewing
it was
broth.
Yeah, it was straight up porn basically, and it slipped past
it was actually really good.
I'm judging. I'm gonna judge you now because I've never seen it, so I'm gonna judge you. But here's the thing. The interesting part, I'm kidding, but the interesting thing about it is because it flew under the radar despite the fact that the anime was just straight up porn. It was.
Yeah, it basically was.
The manga's a straight up hentai, and it flew under the radar.
Which one?
Yeah.
Interspecies reviewers.
Yeah, it's straight up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah.
It's straight up hentai. So it slipped under the radar when it was made into an anime and was basically just straight up porn. Because of that. And remind you, it was shown on a lot of anime channels, so a lot of children saw that.
The Puritans.
Yeah, so this caused a bit of a backlash against the sort of ecchi kind of anime, which is now why, you will not get a season 2 of Monster Musume because they're being way more careful now.
Yeah, they're watching it. They're watching now.
I mean, it's a miracle we got it's a miracle we got we got another season of Dragon Maid. So, I mean, after the rest in peace.
No, the reason why is because
the fire
is infinitely more wholesome
despite
everything.
Yeah, but the reason it took so long to be made was because of the Kyoto Animation's fire. Where the original director, the reason why it's like Dragon Maid S and not Dragon Maid is because the original director for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, the anime, was killed in the Kyoto Animation fire. He was one of the people who was lost. And so with his death, along with a loss of a lot of the prototype, of like a lot of the concept stuff they had, they rebranded the show and had to start over. It's also why, it's actually, fun fact, it's also why Irulu is even in Dragon Maid S. Because the original...
Well, that's how they got Irulu in.
Yeah, the original director for Dragon Maid did not want to include Irulu. Like, she was not going... She was... Why do you think?
There's a term for what her character type is.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Yeah, so they did. The original director did not want to include her.
The thing is, too, is that it's like... It's a term... Well, no, there's actually 2 terms. Because she fits into 2 different tropes at once. The problem is that it's like... Enough people complain about that bullshit to begin with. It's like, why,
this is fair.
Who fucking gives a shit?
All right, I'll give you that one.
It's not fucking real. Who gives a shit?
It's also...
That's what I keep saying, but it's talking to a wall.
But hey, at least Dragon Maid S actually gave us a scene, actually went through with the scene where Toru fucking murders a guy. Like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
yeah, so I don't know what episode it is, but I've read the manga, so I know about this scene. There's a scene in the manga and in the anime where Miss Kobayashi is protecting Iruru from a Harmony Dragon member who's trying to kill her. Toru shows up, obviously, because Miss
fucking murks that dude?
I'm getting to that. Toru shows up, obviously, because Miss Kobayashi is in danger. And this guy had hit Kobayashi, not severely, but he had injured her. So Toru's response was to sprout her dragon arm, grab the dude by the neck, and in the manga and in the Japanese dub of the anime, you literally hear the of her literally crushing his neck. Like, she literally... Yeah, she literally pops his head like a grape. And in the English dub, in the English,
you were saying she broke his neck.
Oh no! In the anime, she breaks his neck. In the manga, no, it sounds like she popped his head like a grape. And the funny thing is, in the English dub, when Miss Kobayashi asks, "Hey, is he all right?" and she's like, "Oh, I just knocked him unconscious." And I'm like, "Bullshit! You knocked him unconscious. You crushed his."
I'm getting sick and tired of this fucking of like dubs that do that shit.
Yeah.
Why are we still doing it? It doesn't make any sense. But there's probably a reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's purely because people still think, oh, animation's for kids. In what fucking world?
The CEO.
Castlevania.
Yeah, the CEO of.
Well, no, that's the problem. Is that it's like you get the rare ones where they say, fucking no, it's not.
Mm-hmm. And also, don't forget.
Like, for fuck's sake. Family Guy is not meant for children.
Yeah. Also, let's not forget the current CEO of Disney has gone on record. I've told you about this, Nile. The current CEO of Disney has gone on record saying that animated movies are for children, not adults.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I'm like, and it's funny. And here's the thing: when that interview with Bob Kotick or whatever the hell his name is, when that interview went live and people could see it on Twitter, the number one response on Twitter was people taking the quote from Walt Disney, where he literally says, "Don't make stuff only for kids because adults are just grown up kids anyway." So yeah, like, don't do that. So again,
also, I remember seeing a clip from the final season of Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
You've all seen it?
Yeah, with Death.
And it's like every other character in the show talks in like
and Death sounds like a UK
fucking shit poster.
Yeah, he sounds like a guy from the UK who just watched his favorite football team get its ass kicked. And he talks like a shit poster. It's just like that scene from Cyber Runners. Atom Smasher, hurry! Stop that kid! Who the fuck are you? Yeah,
from Edge Runners.
From Edge Runners. That's literally what Death is like in the final season of Castlevania. He's just like, who the fuck are you?
Hey, I actually found out some lore about that recently, about Smasher.
Yeah, what about him?
You're aware that he's like 96% metal, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to know how he's still sane?
How?
He was a psychopath already.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay.
He was already a psychopath.
And
Okay, so I'll get like...
He already had basically no empathy for his fellow human beings.
So Adam Smasher was originally a mercenary from New York. He worked in the mafia. He was already known for he was already charged with manslaughter.
Oh, good.
Murder, multiple counts of murder, and just out in the open was killing people.
Yeah,
and then rocket hit him in the face. And then a rocket hit him.
He took an anti-tank rocket to the chest. And Arasaka said, "Hey, we can rebuild you."
Also, wait, someone please who can do a good English accent, read what Sadako just put in the chat. Devin Castle.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
That's literally what he sounds like, though. He goes like Death, like he goes, "Who the fuck are you?" Like he's
talking like
he's a straight up like
he talks like he's it's like he walked straight off 4chan.
And now every time
early 2000s 4chan.
And now anytime I play a Castlevania game from now on, if I see Death, I'm going to give him that shit posting English accent. Like for example,
There's no other way to do it.
For example, if you go play Symphony of the Night, he goes, Alucard, little bastard. He goes, you've returned. He goes, I won't ask you to stay your... I won't ask you to stay your hand, but I demand you leave at once. I will not. Pity then. We will meet again. Little shit.
Pity then.
Yeah, little
We will meet again, you
little shit. And he steals all your stuff. I mean, is it, wait, so it's basically Terry Pratchett death then? I mean.
I wouldn't say the Terry
Also,
Pratchett one, because the Terry Pratchett one actually is nice. Death in Castlevania is just like a crotchety old man.
Yeah.
It's like Death if he's super pissed.
I mean, but to be fair,
but he's
this
tired
is
of his
Death. This is Death, who literally probably hates his job.
Well, he's not actually death, they say. He's a spirit that feeds off it.
I mean, let me give you an idea. This is someone actually told me this, and it's very like it's very like somber, but I also think it would explain why Death would hate his job. But it basically goes, one day Death asked Life, "Why does everyone hate me and love you?" Life was quiet for a moment and then said, because I am the beautiful lie and you are the ugly truth. And I'm like, wow, no wonder he's depressed. But I mean, yeah. So, and also the Castlevania series has also given us probably like the best, okay, not a hot take.
One of the
best interpretations of Dracula, period.
Of a lot of the characters.
Yeah. Wait, Nile, have you not seen
Our boy.
Yeah, I'm killing our boy. Yeah.
I haven't seen the most
also
recent
Alucard
season.
going crazy in the mansion.
Also, wait, have y'all?
I am going.
Yeah, I am going crazy. Wait.
He's just realizing, oh god,
I am going crazy. I've only been here a month. Wait, also, have y'all seen the bit where it's Trevor punching Dracula, but it's a squeaky sound effect? Yeah. So like you hear this ee when he's hitting Dracula, and he's like, "You must be the Belmont."
You hear his voice, and you could just hear it in his voice. Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun.
Oh, actually, no. To end off this stream, I will go over something I read on Twitter, which perfectly summarizes that scene. Dracula gets hit. You must be the Belmont. I like the interpretation that Dracula can tell that he's a Belmont by how wimpy his punches are. I like the interpretation that he's like, yes, this asshole whose first indication upon seeing the embodiment of evil was to throw a punch at it. He's from that. He's from.
Hey, Belmont, how's it going?
I'm getting to that. He goes, he's from that family, isn't it? Psh. There's only one clan of absolute fucking lunatics who would see the embodiment of all evil and throw a haymaker. Belmont, how you doing? How's the family? I mean, to be fair...
Zaruk, where'd you find that Marauder?
That Marauder...
What system was that?
It was just... I just found it randomly. It was in the House Merrick, in the Merrick system.
That's purple, right?
Yeah, purple is Merrick. But I think,
Buzz Lightyear colors.
Yeah, they have the Buzz Lightyear mechs. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, but I think the word you're looking for is Space Ranger. The word I'm looking for, I can't say because preschool toys are present. No, that's an actual line. That is an actual line. I love it.
Holy crap.
Trying to think of, like, there's so much you miss in those movies. Like, good example. Go back go back and watch Toy Story 2. And when Al said,
better than that, go back and watch old Sesame Street.
Oh God. But yeah, if you go back and watch Toy Story 2,
few words that I can think of.
If you go back and watch Toy Story 2, the scene where Al is on the phone with like the Japanese toy collector, he's like, before he hangs up, he's like, "Don't touch my mustache." That's basically a butchered English butchered version of, like, I don't know the phrase, but it's like, thank you, that one. Yeah, that one. That's what he's supposed to say, but you know. Anyway,
don't touch my mustache.
Yeah,
That literally means you're welcome.
Yeah.
By the way.
Don't touch my mustache.
Yeah.
I found the Marauder, Zaruk.
Of course you do. We literally stopped streaming for 30 fucking minutes, and you find, like, mind you, it's been up to this point that I found that Marauder. I still haven't found the Kaiju, but you just have the devil's own luck, don't you? All right, I'm gonna go. I'm pissed now. I'll talk to y'all later.
To be fair, I have more hero mechs than you do. I've been clearing that shit out since day one.
Congratulations, you want a medal?
Yes, absolutely.
It may not be tomorrow. It may not even happen with an army at my back. But rest
Sure,
assured,
I'm the man who's gonna kill you one day. I'll be seeing you. Perfect. Perfect ending. As soon as I said that, I cut the stream. All right. Y'all stick around. We are going to go raid somebody. Yeah, like I stand a chance against Nile. No, I want to live. What's that SpongeBob quote? I want to live. I want to live. Yeah, no. Don't pick a fight with Nile. You're going to die, period. Don't do that. I may have... Yeah, that! Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's what'll happen to you. I'd rather that not happen to me. Thanks. Anyway, y'all stick around. Let's see who we can raid tonight. A lot of people streaming, actually. Wow. Oh, wow. Let's see. Who do we got on here? Let me see. Who's available now? Let me see. How about... Ooh, somebody's playing, hold on, let's see. Let's go say hi to, what we got on here? Yeah, let's go say, oh, nope, I said hi to them. We saw them last night. Let's see, who else is available? Let's do this one. Let's go say hi to, Ilisu Pyson, who's playing, the Valhalla bartender game. So let's go say hi to them. Let me go ahead and, hold on. There we go. You guys want to know something cool about having a Mac? When an ad plays on a Mac, even though you can't skip ads, anytime a video is playing on a Mac, you have a little bar on a MacBook. You have a little bar that you can actually drag forward to the end, and that'll end the ad because that's showing you how much. That's tracking the ad's time. So anyway, we're gonna go raid them. Thank you for the "you die," Josiah. Yeah. Again, don't pick a fight with Nile. Let's see. All right. As always, it's been my honor and privilege to entertain all of you. I will see you all tomorrow for 2 imps in a vault suit when we return to the Big Empty and find out what's been going on with all the think tank scientists, with Jaeger and me. And yeah, hope you all have a good one. I will see you all tomorrow. And remember, the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't change them for anything. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Bye-bye.